gentlemen, welcome to the second game in today's lineup. It is a Sunday night showdown between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots tonight. Coming up here in just a few more minutes. That is absolutely right. Well, folks, the Miami Dolphins just had themselves a wild ride on the West Coast, and they managed to pull it off. A heart-pounding 36-15 yards and not one, but two touchdowns. Not one, but two touchdowns. That's right. Tyreek Hill was like the Flash on the field, man. He was absolutely fantastic, leaving everyone else in the dust. And speaking of Tua, the guy threw for a whopping 446 yards with an average throw of 13.6 yards per attempt. He was slinging it, guys. He averaged a 10.4 yards per attempt for the entire game. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the defense, or should I say the lack of the defense. This game did little to convince us that the Chargers are finally going to get their act together on the defensive end of things. Despite having defensive guru Brandon Staley behind the helm. Anyways, let's talk about the rookies, right? Let's not. Let me get my shit straight here and talk frankly with you guys here. Let's talk about Tua. I want to talk about Tua. And I've got some highlights here in the top corner. You can see this right here. These are some of Tua's highlights from last year. Now, the Dolphins offense starts in the hands of their quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, who had some really scary moments last season with multiple concussions. The hits that Tua suffered last season were so bad that he even briefly considered retiring from football. But apparently, he's got cleared by multiple doctors who say that he's good to go. Now, unsurprisingly, Tua has chosen not to name these doctors. But Tua did say in April that he considered walking away from the NFL this winter. Luckily for the Dolphins and the Dolphins fans, he decided to go against that. So right now, he's actually looking pretty good. Now, despite concerns about his deep passing ability, Tua impressed us all in week one, leading the NFL in passing yards and demonstrating his explosive potential. Now, Tua has benefited from an offense that has been tailored to his specific needs and quick release and short distance accuracy. They utilize play action and motion to create opportunities for the speedy receivers that they have. And his 466-yard performance was a standout. But he acknowledges the tendency to overreact in early season results. So the Patriots are preparing to face this explosive Dolphins offense, emphasizing the need to put pressure on Tua selectively and defend against the yards after catch. They aim to force Tua to throw the ball outside the numbers where he is much less effective. Now, while Tua boasts a 4-0 record against the Patriots, including a win in Foxborough, the upcoming matchup against Bill Belichick, it's going to be a challenge. And despite previous success against the Patriots, Tua expects to have a tough game on the road, and I expect that he's going to have a tough game on the road. And I, for one, just really hope that Tua is actually healthy and ready to play, because this is going to be an electrifying game, and Tua is blessed to have not just one, but two elite wide receivers at his disposal. And you know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. They were one of the most dynamic tandems in the NFL in 2022. The Dolphins' big move to acquire Hill in a trade with the Chiefs, they made a big move to acquire Hill from the Chiefs, and they gave him a record-breaking contract to pay him off. So Hill was named a first-team All-Pro. He set career-high numbers and broke franchise records for receiving yards and receptions for the Miami Dolphins. And before Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle had the chance to team up on the NFL field, Tyreek Hill made a confident statement. He said, "If he and I find ourselves on the same side of the field," let me rephrase. Let me start that over. He says, "If he and I find ourselves on the same side of the football field as teammates, side by side, it would be like pairing a high-performance sports car with another top luxury vehicle." And that's a pretty fitting analogy based off of how good these guys both were last year. During his inaugural season with Miami Dolphins, Tyreek Hill shattered numerous franchise records, and Jalen Waddle solidified his reputation as one of the league's premier big play threats. Now, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle proved to be one of the NFL's most dynamic duos in 2022, and the Dolphins' bold move to acquire Hill in the trade with the Chiefs was just the smart thing to do. Now, Tyreek Hill is unquestionably one of the most explosive wide receivers in the NFL, and any doubts about his performance outside of Patrick Mahomes was completely shut down, and he amassed 119 receptions and 1,170 receiving yards through the air, trailing only Justin Jefferson of the Vikings and leading all wide receivers in the NFL in week 1 of 2023. Yeah, Tyreek Hill had a bomb-ass game last week. If you didn't catch it, you guys missed out. Tyreek Hill went off. Over 200 yards in that game and 2 touchdowns. Had a hell of a day, y'all. So, in 2022, Jalen Waddle not only held up his status as a top NFL receiver, but also took his game to another level. He wrapped up the season with the 3rd highest receiving yards in Dolphins history. Questions lingered about whether he could bring in his deep threat prowess from Alabama to Miami, and he certainly delivered on that promise. His yards per reception surged from 9.8 to a league-leading 18.1. Yeah, he got 18.1 is his yards per reception. While the credit is due to Miami's new head coach, Mike McDaniels, and his ramped-up offensive scheme, Waddle's explosiveness played a pivotal role. I mean, Waddle was just absolutely lights out, man. On early downs last year in 2022, he clocked in at 11.1 yards per target, second best among 68 qualified NFL wide receivers. And don't even get me started on the clutch plays that he's got. 57 receptions on 3rd down since 2021, making him the 4th highest in the NFL for the wide receivers in that category as well. He's going to have a better game than he did in week 1 if the Dolphins are going. He's got to have a better game than he did in week 1 if the Dolphins are going to try to beat the New England Patriots today. So let's take a look at Raheem Mostert. Now, leading the rushing attack for the Dolphins today will be Raheem Mostert. When Mike McDaniels, the Dolphins head coach, recently reflected on the previous season, he openly admitted that he didn't call enough rushing plays. This confession wasn't limited to the conversation that he had with reporters either. He also shared it with Raheem Mostert himself. Coach McDaniels expressed deep regret about the insufficient running game and assured Mostert that he was going to commit to running the ball this year. And the Dolphins running back room for 2023 is basically unchanged, with all 4 of their running backs coming back: Raheem Mostert, Wilson, Salvon Ahmed, and Myles Gaskins. Still, all of those guys are going to remain on the roster. However, the addition of Devon Achane, look at that. They're showing some highlights right now of what was happening in previous games. So not really important. Anyways, last year, Raheem Mostert averaged an impressive 3.52 yards after contact, placing him 6th among all NFL running backs. So yeah, they looked pretty good, man. If I do say so myself, the Miami Dolphins looked good. Tua got hurt a few times last year, and because Tua got hurt last year, there were a lot of issues with the Dolphins towards the end of the season. Now, defensively, the Dolphins defense is missing some key pieces. 6-time Pro Bowler Jalen Ramsey is expected to be out with a torn meniscus until December. So Xavier Howard and Kader Kohu will be against Juju Smith-Schuster and Kendrick Bourne in tonight's game. And defensive coordinator Vic Fangio will have his hands full, but more on him later. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and start talking about the New England Patriots. In a thrilling Week 1 clash at Gillette Stadium, the Patriots couldn't complete their comeback win against the Philadelphia Eagles, falling 25-20. Now, that game featured Tom Brady in the stands, boos for the Patriots' initial struggles, and moments of competitive football. Mac Jones, despite an early pick 6, did display some resilience, something that was not shown in Zach Wilson today. But he did show some resilience by amassing 316 yards and 3 touchdowns last week, with Kendrick Bourne catching 2 of them. The New England Patriots defense held its ground, allowing just 1 touchdown and 4 field goals. However, The penalties and missed opportunities did keep the game competitive. With a 19-14 Eagles lead heading into the fourth quarter, both teams struggled offensively. The Eagles added to their lead with field goals, while the Patriots attempted aggressive plays, converting some, but ultimately falling short. A late touchdown drive and a 2-point conversion brought the Patriots closer, but they couldn't complete the comeback. The Patriots' defense created opportunities, but the offense couldn't capitalize, resulting in a narrow defeat. And despite the loss, the Patriots will seek redemption this week in Week 2 as they host the Miami Dolphins tonight on Sunday Night Football. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Lego my ego. Jose Hernandez, Lou, thank you for joining the room. All right, make sure I get all of these other cats out of here who do not belong. Cheers to all of you for being here. Salute. Shaw A. They lowered it. They lowered what? What are we talking about, Shaw? Why did they change the odds for Miami? Oh, you know what? I've been doing so much other work on the side. I haven't had a chance to check why the odds were lowered. But probably they were lowered because Miami's a really good football team. And so are the Patriots. And this should be a close game. If I had to guess, I would say that the Miami Dolphins are going to win, but they're going to win but barely. And Bill Belichick is not going to want to lose 2 games in a row. It's going to be a really competitive game tonight. So let's go ahead and talk about Mac Jones here for just a second. Now, Mac Jones completed a career-high 35 passes on 54 attempts for 316 yards and 3 touchdowns with 1 interception in that game last week against the Eagles. He had just 2 300-yard and 2 3-touchdown games last season. So compared to last season, Mac Jones is off to a pretty solid start. To have a shot in the AFC playoffs, the Patriots probably need to notch a win tonight against the Miami Dolphins, or at least 1 win against the Miami Dolphins this season. It's that crucial 9-10 win range that they're aiming for. They got to win at least 9, better to get 10, and they're already coming off of a loss right now. So when it comes to facing the Miami Dolphins, Mac Jones hasn't exactly been a slouch, but he hasn't been a superstar either. In 4 career games against the Miami Dolphins, he's completed 68.1% of his passes, throwing for 959 yards with 5 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. But here's the kicker. The Patriots have only won 1 of those 4 games. So let's see what happens in tonight's matchup. While Mac Jones showed promise in Week 1, there's still plenty of room for improvement for him. A standout performance against the Dolphins in Week 2 and a solid victory could provide the Patriots with a huge confidence boost. Plus, it sets them up nicely for a very winnable Week 3 showdown on the road against the New York Jets, who just got bent over a barrel against the Dallas Cowboys. As we just watched, those of you who watched that game with me, for sure you know that the New York Jets could not keep up with the Dallas Cowboys last week. Lego my ego, they call me the waffle mod in the Chiefs kingdom. Not 100% sure what that means, man, but you know what? I appreciate you being here, brother. Anyways, we are at a crossroads when it comes to Mac Jones and the New England Patriots. With 2 seasons under his belt, we're entering a crucial 3rd season that will help us gauge where he stands among NFL quarterbacks. Moreover, there's a big decision looming in the 2024 offseason about Jones' 5th-year option as a 2021 first-round pick. The burning question is whether you can craft a championship-worthy offense around Mac Jones or not, right? I mean, 16-16 with him as the starter. Bill Belichick acknowledged that Jones can play in the NFL, but can he lead a team to that level? And that question still needs to be answered. So after 32 starts, we have enough data to evaluate Jones's game. While there was a statistical dip in his 2nd year, the goal is to build on that offense that maximizes his strengths and mitigates his weaknesses. So let's delve into what makes him tick. The positives. There are some positives to Mac Jones in his game. The positives are that, notably he has demonstrated proficiency in executing vertical throws, showcasing his ability to make deep passes with touch and accuracy. Additionally, utilizing under center play action, a strategy that provided success for his rookie season. That could benefit his performance. areas where he could improve. Jones has his limitations, particularly in his mobility and his actual arm strength. He struggles when under pressure, as evidenced by his low passing grade and turnovers in such situations. Maintaining composure and making quicker decisions under pressure will be crucial to Mac Jones' development. Furthermore, his velocity drops when throwing on the move or off platform, raising the question about his ability to excel as an elite out-of-structure playmaker, a growing trend that you find in the NFL. The Patriots face a critical question. Can they win with Mac Jones? That has yet to be seen if they can actually turn out a winning record. They are 16-16 with Mac Jones at the helm. Let's go ahead and silence this guy too. All right. So, we talked about Mac Jones. We've talked about last week. Let's go ahead and move on to the wide receiver core. Let's talk about Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju Smith-Schuster departed from the Steelers after the 2021 season and enjoyed a successful 2022 season with the Kansas City Chiefs, earning a Super Bowl ring for his impressive 78 receptions that year. However, Juju Smith-Schuster's journey took an unexpected turn as he signed a 3-year deal with the New England Patriots, and things have kind of gone awry already. He has fallen out of favor in the offense, and there are concerns about his deteriorating knee health. His knees are bad, man, and you need knees to run in the NFL. In Week 1, the Patriots newcomer, Juju Smith-Schuster, had a noticeably reduced role, playing just 43 of the 80 offensive snaps in Week 1, largely due to his challenge in fulfilling the role left vacant by Devontae Parker's absence and the frequent rotation between Kendrick Bourne and Demario Douglas. This diminished role raises questions, especially considering that the Patriots have signed a 3-year, $25.5 million deal with Juju Smith-Schuster. But when asked about his role in Week 1, the receiver said that he's not worried about it. So if he's not worried about it, I'm not worried about it. As long as the dude is getting paid, I'm sure he's happy regardless of what happens. Thank you so much, Lego My Ego. Smash that like button. It is absolutely free. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. It is also absolutely free. I am here for you guys. My name is Mario Manuel. Hopefully, we're going to be stepping up our game here pretty soon. Matter of fact, it's not even hopefully. I can promise you that here very soon, we're going to be stepping up our game. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and whoever just subscribed, thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Let's talk about Kendrick Bourne for a second. Kendrick Bourne had himself a day last week. Last year wasn't exactly the best year for Kendrick Bourne, but hey, he's off to a pretty solid start in Week 1 this year. In 2022, he had a significant drop in playing time, targets, receptions, and receiving yards. By the end of the season, he only had 35 catches for 434 yards and just 1 touchdown, making up 41% of the team's offensive snaps. But Kendrick Bourne is entering 2023 with the new year, new me kind of mentality. And the Patriots seem to have addressed their receiving needs during the offseason through Kendrick Bourne. In that game last week, he made a strong case for being the number 1 wide receiver on that team. Despite a shaky start, including the pick 6, Bourne showcased his reliability by catching 6 passes for 64 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Philadelphia Eagles, dude. Against the Eagles. Mac Jones, New England Patriots quarterback, spread the ball among a ton of different targets, but Bourne emerged as the go-to option in critical situations, earning praise from Jones himself. Kendrick Bourne's performance marked a significant improvement in his lackluster 2022 season when he struggled to make an impact in Matt Patricia's offensive scheme. With 11 targets in the opener, it's clear that Bourne is now the focal point for this offense. Despite early setbacks, the Patriots managed to amass 382 total net yards, showing progress from the preseason and the previous year's offensive struggles. Now, looking ahead, Kendrick Bourne and the Patriots are determined to build on their performance, knowing that they can compete with any team. Their next challenge is this crucial divisional matchup against the Miami Dolphins, where Bourne's reliability and playmaking ability could play a pivotal role in securing a victory in tonight's game, which the Patriots absolutely need. So those are the wide receivers. Let's go ahead and talk about that running game. Let's talk about Ramondre Stevenson and his 2022 season for just a second. So he's had his ups and downs. You know how it goes. But when the dust settled last year, he ended up as the 10th best running back in terms of fantasy points, which is not too shabby. And there's plenty of room for Stevenson to up his game. In 2022, Ramondre Stevenson busted out with over 20 fantasy football points in PPR 7 times. Almost all of those explosions went down between weeks 3 and 15, and overall he racked up more than 1,400 yards and 6 touchdowns. And guess what? He also surprised us last year with 88 targets, 69 receptions, and 421 receiving yards. Ramondre Stevenson had a pretty decent week 1, landing as the RB13 last week against the Eagles. He was on the field for a solid 72% of the snaps, and he got his hands on the ball 18 times, and he racked up a total of 89 yards. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Ramondre Stevenson was the 10th highest in-route per team drop back rate in week 1 and snagged an 11.1% target share as the running back in Bill Belichick's offense. That does not happen. He had 11.1% target share and did an awesome job in that first week. He ranked 54th out of 55 qualifying running backs in yards after contact per attempt and only managed to break 1 tackle last week. So there's somewhere that he can improve. He's definitely got to make sure that he can break some of those tackles and keep the ball moving even after taking a hit. So keep an eye out for Ramondre Stevenson and his resurgence, because Ezekiel Elliott is trash. And he's already fumbled the ball in that backfield, and Bill Belichick is not as forgiving as the Dallas Cowboys were, which means Ezekiel Elliott might find it hard to get some playing time this week after his faux pas last week. Now let's talk about the Patriots defense.
Down here for Tua.
A lot of people were hyping them up, you know. I mean, this defense has been tough for decades. These guys have been on fire for years. But they will have their work cut out for them tonight with Tyreek Hill and the Dolphins' explosive offense on the horizon. And even though they had some good moments in week 1, all eyes are on how they're going to handle the Dolphins' firepower this time around. This game is a big deal for the New England Patriots. This game is a huge deal for the New England Patriots. They're looking to bounce back from that 0-1 start, and they've had a bit of a tough time against Miami in recent years, winning just 2 of 6 since Tom Brady left. They've only won 2 out of their 6 games against the Miami Dolphins since Tom Brady left, which, yeah, I almost said since the Patriots left, but Tom Brady basically was the Patriots. So the pressure is on for the Patriots defense, and it's going to come down to the wire in this game. So it looks like the coin toss has just finished. Kenny Chesney is ringing the bell. We're getting ready for kickoff here in just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen. This Patriots defense is under the microscope right now. They are also receiving a lot of hype as they enter the 2023 season, and for good reason. In 2022, they were a formidable unit, ranking 12th in points allowed, 8th in yards per game, and 2nd in takeaways in the NFL. While they lost Devin McCourtney to retirement, they have emerging leaders like Jawan Bentley and Dietrich Wise, Kyle Duggar, the pass rush led by Matthew and led by Judon and Josh Uche. I think is how you say it, Josh Uche. Uche. Don't really say that name a whole lot. I don't normally cover the New England Patriots. So I've grabbed my safety blanket here, and this is what's going to keep me afloat for the next few minutes. Anyways, what I'm keeping an eye on today as far as the New England Patriots defense is concerned is Christian Barmore. Yeah, he's going to have a really good day. I'm stoked to see what the New England Patriots are going to do on defense, because Tyreek Hill is an absolute beast, and Tyreek Hill is about to go off. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get ready to watch some football, because it is the New England Patriots versus the Miami Dolphins. The ball is set on the tee, and this game is getting ready to get started. Jason Sanders lined up to kick this one away. Ty Montgomery in the backfield on the other side of the field, getting ready to receive this kickoff. We are just moments away from kickoff, ladies and gentlemen.
Dietrich Wise gets to him.
And here we go. That is going to end up being a touchback, ladies and gentlemen, touchback. And the drive will start. The drive will start from the 25-yard line. Drive will start from the 25-yard line. Okay, 1st and 10. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10. Here we go. 1st and 10. Empty backfield to start the game. Mac Jones throws on his first play up to the 30-yard line. Mac Jones with a connection on the 30-yard line. And I don't know why this one's on. Let's go ahead and turn these back on and turn this off. There we go. Let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Let's rock and roll. Make my adjustments here. I will get this scoreboard updated for y'all properly as well, because that is not the game that we're covering. It is 2nd down and 5, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd down and 5. New England Patriots do have the ball, so they will be kicking off to start the second half. That is a quick throw underneath. That is going to go forward, and he's going to gain about 4 yards on that one. That was Devontae Parker on that catch. Devontae Parker, the first-round pick in the 2015 draft. He is the veteran in this field right now for the New England Patriots. Wide receivers for the New England Patriots, Juju Smith-Schuster, Devontae Parker, and Kendrick Bourne out on the field right now. 3rd down and 1. We've got motion in the backfield right now. Waiting for the snap. There's the snap and a toss to Ramondre Stevenson, who's going to go forward to get past that 1st down. Oh, and hit that user truck stick right now. Ramondre Stevenson dropping the shoulder and laying out the tackle on that one. Good, strong hit. Tonight, the New England Patriots are wearing red jerseys with white pants. The Miami Dolphins are wearing their white jerseys and teal pants. So the red team right now, big hit on Kohu right there. Huge hit. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. New England Patriots have the ball. A handoff to Ramondre Stevenson as he patiently moves around in the pocket and finds some space. My gosh, he is pushing his way forward, dancing around the inside of the line and getting himself to that 1st down. Just shy of the 1st down. We're now facing a 2nd down here on this play, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd down coming up in this moment. Good moves by Ramondre Stevenson. Way to stay in there. Way to stick to it. Good stick-to-itiveness from him. Here we go. 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1. We've got motion in the backfield. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff to Stevenson and a quick throw out to the flat. And that's going to go forward. He's going to gain about 9 yards on that one. And that is Douglas on the catch. Douglas there to make that catch. And that's a 1st down. 1st down, Patriots. Let me get my sides right, too. 1st down, Patriots. All right. I'm wondering what that shade and shadow is behind me. I apologize for that. I will try to clean that up as best that I can. I do appreciate y'all being here with me. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are at 1st and 10 on the 44-yard line, and there's a snap and a handoff to Ramondre Stevenson, and Ramondre Stevenson will go backwards on that play and gain absolutely nothing. He'll actually lose 3 yards on that play. Ramondre Stevenson unable to gain yardage on that. Let's see if Ezekiel Elliott will do anything different. I think he's coming out to the field in this very moment here as well. Got to make sure I hide all of these crazies. And here we go. 2nd down and 12. New England Patriots past midfield. They are in Dolphins territory. There's the snap. The Dolphins bring 5 and they sack Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones gets dropped at the 45-yard line. Daniel Jones getting absolutely smashed on that play. Thank you, Lou. Thank you for updating me there. Okay. I'm going to need to do whatever I can to get myself a different backlight here. But Mac Jones just got dropped by that blitz. Dialed up the blitz on that one. In trouble. So here we go on 3rd and 21. Mac Jones does get that one out. Mac Jones does not. He does complete the pass. That is to Ramondre Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson gets tackled early, and that's going to bring up a 4th and forever, and they're going to end up punting this one away. So here comes the punt team. Okay, I don't know if that helped or if that hurt. Trying to make some adjustments with my lighting, but it doesn't seem to be working out the way that I want it to. So bear with me and we'll see what we can do. Here comes the punt. The punt is up, up, and away. There it is. And that's going to go back, back, back to the 15. And that's going to be a fair catch at the 15-yard line. Hey, almost. Get that damn camera working, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get my camera working. Got to get my gear in shape here. But I think for now that should be all right. Not sure what the lateral movement is. Give me 1 second. Let me see what I can do and make this a little more pleasurable for you guys. Not trying to, say something weird, but I want to make sure that you guys get the best. I want to make sure that you guys get the best stream. So maybe I might just have to be zoomed in on the camera here. Because that does seem to help my background out. It looks like my right shoulder, right over my right shoulder, is having some issues. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so when we get back, we're going to be at the 15-yard line. Jets Dallas scoreboard is up. Thank you. Let me go ahead and make that adjustment. Here we go. Jets Dallas scoreboard was up, says Lou. My man taking care of me, making sure that I get you guys the right stuff. So the score is 0-0, ladies and gentlemen. 0-0 right now. And this has been an interesting start to my stream. Not the way that I planned to start it, but here we go. Let me make sure that I layer this correctly so that it's not over my head. Maybe if it is over my head, it would work better than whatever is going on with my stream here. Anyways, here we go. Miami Dolphins will be starting their first drive after the New England Patriots ended up empty-handed. They did make it across midfield, but a big sack from the Miami Dolphins came in, and they were able to break up the rest of that play. No points on the board as of yet. No points on the board as of yet. Let me make sure that I pull up the right stats and information here as well, ladies and gentlemen. Miami Dolphins, New England Patriots. You're watching Football Nation. Let's see how this score continues to go. Give me one moment. You guys are awesome. Thanks for bearing with me here. I think we're going to go with this one. This will be just fine. This is going to have to work. Because I don't want to fiddle around too much. And Tua is out on the field right now. And it's looking good right now for the Miami Dolphins. They are in good shape. They've got good field position-ish for a punt that started on their own. That started at the 50. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. We got a pro set formation right now. Two running backs, one on either side of Tua right now. There's the snap. There's the handoff. And that's going to go forward. Raheem Mostert gaining about 3 yards on that first down, first carry run. Gains about 3 on that. So Tua is out on the field right now. Offense for the Miami Dolphins, ladies and gentlemen. Offense for the Miami Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa, Raheem Mostert, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Braxton Berrios, Durham Smythe, Taron Armstead, Eichenberg, Liam Eichenberg, Connor Williams, Robert Hunt, and Austin Jackson. 2nd down and 7 coming at you from the 18-yard line. 2nd down and 7. We've got an I formation. There's the snap. Tua fakes the toss, and now he's going to end up faking the toss again as he scrambles and finds his way forward. Gains about 3 or 4 more. That's going to be a 3rd and 3. Tua, the only active left-handed quarterback playing in the NFL right now. Dude is awesome. Desmond Ridder did throw the ball with his left hand earlier today, but he threw that one out of bounds. So, Tua Tagovailoa last week completed 28 of 45, 466 yards last week. Insane game. Here comes a 3rd and 3 on the 22-yard line. There's the snap. Tua looks right, doesn't like it. Looks left, throws left. That catch is made, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Miami Dolphins. and that is to Braxton Berrios. Braxton Berrios with the first down catch. First down, Dolphins. First down by the Miami Dolphins there. Great effort by Tua to stay in the pocket, trust his offensive line. The defense, the Patriots defense only brought 4 and left Braxton Berrios wide open out on the flat past the sticks. So that he could have just dropped right there, and that would have been a first down. But here we go. 1st and 10 for the Miami Dolphins. We've got an empty backfield right now. There's the snap. Tua looks left. He throws left quickly. That's to Jalen Waddle, and Jalen Waddle is good for a first down right there. First down, Miami. First down, Dolphins. Let's go. So, who are you guys rooting for? Who are you guys cheering for? Are we going for Miami tonight? Or are we going for New England? Are we going for the Patriots? I personally don't really care. I'm just happy that my Dallas Cowboys won today, and we had one hell of a game today. Once again, back-to-back, leading the NFC East. Here we go. I formation, waiting for the snap. There it is. There's a handoff, a good block, but Mostert's going to go the other way, get around the edge, and gain about 3 yards on that one. Raheem Mostert, good for another carry there. Last week, Raheem Mostert had 10 carries, 37 yards. He did have a touchdown as well. Not the world's greatest fantasy production, but it was enough to give you, at least a solid 10 points on that one. At least a solid 10 points. Here we go. We've already got someone on their knee right now on defense. Looks like Patriots defender Jones, number 25, slow to get up. So you don't want to lose your starters here. Jonathan Jones, number 31. He's got 7 seasons in the NFL. He's definitely someone that you want to keep an eye on. Let's see what happened here on that hit. See if he took a helmet to the head or if it's a different injury. And, yeah, he did. His head did collide with Raheem Mostert's shoulder. And then there was a lift of the arm, and that might have affected him. And it looks like that was Marcus Jones, not Jonathan Jones. Lots of Jones on this team. Even their quarterback. I mean, are you keeping up with the Joneses? Can this team, can the New England Patriots be more vanilla, like seriously? Like at all? Anyway, 2nd down and 7, I formation. From the 46-yard line, there's the snap. Tua tosses it again to Raheem Mostert on that left side. Oh, and Raheem Mostert does a nice little cutback, getting up to about the 45-yard line. That's going to move the chains. That's going to move the chains. And they are quick. Those officials are quick to get to the line and actually move their chain crew. Good stuff right there. Raheem Mostert with another first down, Miami. Raheem Mostert making people miss on that play right there. Tyreek Hill actually threw up a solid block. I mean, it took everybody to make that play happen right there. Here we go in a pro set formation. Running backs to either side. Tua fakes the handoff, and he has time in the pocket. He throws underneath to Raheem Mostert again. Raheem Mostert goes forward, and he's having himself a day. Woo! And Raheem Mostert with that nasty stiff arm outside. Oh, man. That was dirty there. Okay, I see you, Mostert. I see you. Wow, Raheem Mostert putting up. It's not even a front. This dude is serious. Raheem Mostert laying him out right there. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we've got an empty backfield. No, we don't. We've got a pistol formation coming up here. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff, and a quick dart to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill getting inside the 25, just outside the red zone on the 23-yard line. Just outside the red zone on the 23-yard line are the Miami Dolphins right now. There is a second game happening in this very moment. This does not normally happen across the NFL to have 2 Monday night games. In that other game right now, if I'm not mistaken, we've got Chris Olave and Derek Carr against Bryce Young and Adam Thielen on the other side. Pistol formation. There's the snap. There's a quick little toss on an end around, and that's going to be good past the 10. Almost a touchdown on that one inside the yardage. That was to Ahmed. who brought them inside the red zone, deep inside the red zone. And Ahmed with his first carry, good for about 14. So here come the Miami Dolphins operating inside of the 5-yard line at the 4. So let me refresh this page here. And if this is accurate, then my TV is hella behind, which looks like it is. So here we go. First and goal. There's a handoff to Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert's going to get forward to about the 3-yard line. And my TV is hella behind. So that's not my favorite moment. But you know what? I'm going to get you guys this information anyways as best that I can. So here's what I got on my screen. 4 minutes left to go in this first quarter. 4 minutes and 6 seconds by my clock, different from what you probably see on the game clock. But we are deep inside the red zone right now. Second and goal. Shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap is Tua behind center. There it is. And a quick handoff once again. And that's going to go absolutely nowhere. You're going to lose yardage on that one. Only get back up to the 5. That's going to be a third down coming up right here. Third down with 3 minutes and 30-plus seconds left to go. Bad handoff right there. Not much sledding. Not very much movement on that run. And that got absolutely nowhere. Okay, here we go. Third down and goal on the 4-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. Third and goal on the 4-yard line. Empty backfield. Tua takes the snap. Tua in trouble as he's falling down, throws the ball. He lost his balance and just fell and threw that one out of bounds. I guess he got scared because the blitz was coming in. Not exactly what I was expecting for either one of these teams. Right now above my head, the scoreboard has updated. Let me see if I can speed up my computer for just a second and get the most up-to-date stream so that we're not behind on this one. Yeah, Tua took a bad step and rolled his own ankle for literally nothing. So Jason Sanders does kick this field goal, and it does go up, and it is a successful kick. Please stand by, ladies and gentlemen. I will be back in just one moment. I will be right back. All right. Now we're live. I don't know what the hell was happening earlier, but we are good to go now. It is now up to speed, and my system is now right where it needs to be. It looks like I was set back about 1 minute. I had to pull my timer there forward. So you guys are watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all so much for watching. The score is 3-0. The New England Patriots will be getting the ball here in just a few minutes. We are in the middle of a commercial break. You are not missing anything. I promise you that. You're not missing anything in this moment. We are at a commercial break after that 3-point score from the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins in this game. They're projected to win this one. New England Patriots have 2 points on their side additionally. So right now, Miami is beating the spread, which I don't know if that's necessarily what I was looking for, but right now, this is what is happening right now. Cool. Okay, here we go. Stanley Socks. I pushed the like button. Thank you, Stanley. You are the man, sir. Dustin, I think that's Marcus Jones. That is Marcus Jones. You were right on that one. Craig Ferguson says, Larry Cox, nice backdrop. Thank you. I know the Cowboys had to stay up there for a while. You know how hard it is to go from one stream to the other and try to make sure that all your green screen stuff is all straight and ready to go? It's not easy when you haven't eaten all day. I'm not making excuses. We're good right now. Everything is set. Everything's happy. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. 3 minutes left to go in this first quarter. This first quarter has kind of flown by, which is exciting for me. Here we go. We're getting ready to kick this ball off right now. getting ready to kick this one off right now. Jason Sanders getting ready to put this ball into play. There's the kick. And here we go. That is going to be a touchback. A touchback, ladies and gentlemen. And it is Sunday night. It is Sunday Fun Day. So we're going to drink a beer. Salud. I guess a Cayman Jack. I don't know if that's even considered a beer. Yeah, it's definitely not considered a beer. All right. Let's see what the New England Patriots have in store right here. We have a single back formation. There's a snap and a handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, who's going to run forward and gain 2 yards on that one. Had to fight for those 2 yards. He used to wear the 21 in Dallas. He's now switched his numbers, inverted them to 15. Not 12, 15. He wanted the 2 to even be backwards. So now he wears the number 15 instead of the 21. But it doesn't matter because Ezekiel Elliott is hot garbage right now. A fumble machine. He had one last week. He'll probably have another this week. So here we go in a shotgun formation. Mac Jones takes the snap. He looks left and throws left and connects with Kendrick Bourne. So the first catch for Kendrick Bourne tonight. He had a monster game last week. I can't say a monster game, but he was targeted, tied for third most targets in the league last week. Kendrick Bourne was. And here we go. On 3rd and 3 from the 32-yard line, shotgun formation. Dolphins showing blitz. They only bring 4. There's a throw from Mac Jones inside, and that's going to be good to Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker making the catch. There is a flag on the play. Let's see what this flag is going to be. It is on the secondary. Let's see what it is. What you got for me, ref? What you got for me? Holding on the defense. That penalty is going to be declined. We do have a first down for the New England Patriots. New England Patriots coming into this game as the home team 0-1. Miami Dolphins coming in 1-0. And it looks like that was who? Eli Apple on that tackle. Here we go. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Mac Jones fakes the handoff, and then he throws a beautiful touch pass up past the 50, and that's a catch by Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry able to make that catch. That's good for about 9. So that's going to bring up a second down here. So now we've got a second down and 1 on the Miami. Looks like the 49. Nope, other side. Here we go. That's going to bring up a first down, and now we have a first down on the other side after that handoff. Ezekiel Elliott moving that ball forward. So a handoff from Ezekiel Elliott. He takes that one, runs a little bit. Not gaining a whole lot, but hey, there it is. So here we go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. There's the snap. There's a handoff to Zeke once again. Zeke is going to fall forward, gaining about 4 yards on that one. So that's pretty good. And that's going to bring up a second down. And about 6. That's going to bring up about a second down and 6. They're showing too much. I'd like to see more of the field so that I can actually see where they are. Here we go. We're starting on the 39-yard line, shotgun formation. We got 3 wide receivers on the left, 1 on the bottom of the screen. Waiting for the snap is Mac Jones. 2nd and 8. There's the snap. Mac Jones looks left. Mac Jones throws left. That's out to the end zone, all the way down and in and out of the hands. In and out of the hands of Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne almost making another huge play like he did last week. He did get his hands to it. That was just, looks like just a simple go route. A quick little zig, nothing too crazy. Oh, man, that was just a missed opportunity by Kendrick Bourne. It hit him in the forearm instead of in the hands. And now we have a 3rd down and 8 on the 39-yard line with 10 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Mac Jones looks right. Mac Jones connects. That's going to be underneath, and that's going to be good. Oh, and there's a fumble, and there's a fumble on the ball. And it looks like the New England Patriots will recover. No, they will not. No, they will not. The Miami Dolphins will recover a forced fumble by the New England Patriots. A good connection. Daniel Jones threw the ball, and it was connected. It ended up being a solid run, and a forced fumble will cause the turnover. New England will lose possession there. Unfortunate for the New England Patriots. That is not what you want to see on your side of the football. Wow. Rough start to the game. 0 points for the New England Patriots. Only 3. The score is 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 3-0. When we get back from this commercial break after the turnover, it will be the start of the second quarter. 1st and 10 on the Miami 27-yard line. And right now in this game, both teams have less than 100 yards of offense in their first quarter. Tua tonight, 5 of 6, 61 yards. He only has 2 fantasy points. Raheem Mostert, 4 attempts, 17 yards. His longest one going for 10. Tua did have a rush himself. He got 4 yards on that one. Now, I don't want to go through this list because there's not a whole lot for me to go over right now, but there is something that I can talk about and someone that I should talk about, and you can't have a New England Patriots game without talking about Coach Bill Belichick. I mean, Bill Belichick's he is like the epitome of head coach. This is his 49th NFL coaching season, his 29th season as a head coach, his 24th season as the Patriots head coach. His career record, 329 and 165. His regular season record, 298 and 151. His postseason record, 31 and 13. The Patriots record, 291 and 120. I mean, Bill Belichick has been absolutely like the monster of all monsters when it comes to head coaches. He's got 6 Super Bowl titles, making him the only NFL head coach to do this ever. He started his 49th consecutive year as an NFL head coach in 2022. So now this is year 50 for him. That is a new record as well. Second all-time in total victories as a head coach with 329 wins. Second of all time. This dude is a GOAT. I mean, the greatest of all time as far as head coaches are concerned. He's second in the NFL among coaches with 150 or more wins with a winning percentage of at least 666. Scary number. Cool stat. 31 postseason wins, the most by a head coach in NFL history. 6 Super Bowl victories, 2001, 2003, 2004, 2014, 2016, 2018. Anyways, he's on defense right now. Miami now has the ball. We are starting on the 27-yard line. Tua takes the snap, hands that off to Raheem Mostert, who runs out to the left. Mostert makes someone miss, spins out of it, and ends up getting himself up to the 30-yard line. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 coming up. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Miami Dolphins. What a fumble. Terrible, terrible play. They had a chance there. They really did. Mac Jones, that's not your fault, buddy. Empty backfield. Empty backfield right now. There's the snap. Tua looks left. He throws left. He tries to connect, and that is an incomplete pass to Braxton Berrios. Tyreek Hill only has 1 catch in this game. Jalen Waddle only has 1 catch in this game. And they've only been targeted once apiece. Braxton Berrios has been targeted 3 times, which is pretty insane. But here we go. All right, we've got a 3rd down and 7 coming up, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down and 7 for the Miami Dolphins. 3rd down and 7 off for the Miami Dolphins. Shotgun formation. We got motion in the backfield. Tyreek Hill coming to the bottom of the screen. Tyreek getting the target there. Tyreek Hill is going to be good for a 1st down. We got a 1st down for the Miami Dolphins. And that catch is going to be good for about 7. And that's going to move the chains. So 1st and 10 on the Miami Dolphins 38-yard line, have yet to cross midfield. That play was good for 8 yards. Good catch from Tyreek Hill, who moved from the left side of the formation out to the right side of the formation and made the catch quick catch, and that's all you need. You don't need huge plays like that. Tua tonight is 6 of 8 for 69 yards. Shotgun formation right now. Actually, this looks like a pistol. It's just he's left-handed and his foot is in the wrong spot. There's a handoff right there to Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert is going to run forward and gain about 3 yards on that play. Good job on Raheem Mostert now, who has seen the ball in his hands 6 times already in tonight's game in the first half. And I've got on my screen a huddle that still has yet to break up. So here comes the Miami Dolphins. Here come the Miami Dolphins on this play right here in a pistol formation. Lined up behind Tua is Ahmed. And there's a toss to him, to Ahmed, and he's going to shake someone, and he's going to get through, and he's going to get a first down as well. Up to midfield, first down, Miami Dolphins. Another first down by the Miami Dolphins. And a good, strong run there by Ahmed. That was solid. Good job, guys. Way to go. Good hustle. Good effort. I mean, unfortunately, there wasn't much blocking. He could have had more. But that defense did come in and close that gap. So here we go, shotgun formation. I got a 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line just across midfield. We are in Patriots territory. Fakes the handoff, throws inside. That is going to be a catch. Jalen Waddle with the catch, and that's going to be good for about 14 yards. So we got another first down, Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins with another first down. We've got a 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. New England Patriots 34-yard line. Good run. Good catch. I mean, that was the slant that you look for. Jalen Waddle in the right place at the right time. An awesome, awesome roll. An awesome, awesome throw. An awesome, awesome catch. Here we go. I've got 1st and 10 coming up here. 11 minutes and 48 seconds left to go. They are knocking on the red zone right now. There's a snap and another handoff to Ahmed, who's going to run out to the side there and get swallowed up just before getting to the 30. There is a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. It looks like it came from the secondary side. Waiting for the call from the officials, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 3-0. Miami Dolphins have the ball right now. Miami Dolphins are driving. Illegal block in the back by the offense. Number 77. That one goes on win. That one goes on win. And I did update my rosters just before. But I don't have him in my starting lineup. So I'll have to. It'd be nice if I had a team, guys. If anybody wants to volunteer to give me some data, I would really appreciate it. But for now, Muhammad Ali, I'll do whatever I can to get you guys the most accurate information. Thank you to my squad and my people on the other side of the country who are looking out for me, making sure that I get you guys at least the right backdrops and the right information. And here we go. 1st and 19 on the 43-yard line. That pushed them back quite a bit. 1st and 19, shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Waiting for the snap is Tua. There it is. Tua looks left. He pumps. He throws. That is, oh my goodness, that is going to be caught by Tyreek Hill, but it will be caught out of bounds. Tyreek Hill with the hands to make the catch, but his feet were not in bounds. He did climb that ladder to get up there. 11 minutes left to go in this first half. Tyreek Hill making things work there. Look at that. Good run, good jump. I mean, the effort was there. I mean, he got pushed out of bounds regardless by the defense. But here we go. 2nd down and 19. There's the snap. Tua throws to the right. That's a connection with Jalen Waddle, who's going to break some tackles, and he's going to go forward. He's up past the 20. Oh, and he trips over his own feet. He tripped at the 15 on the 16-yard line. No way. He was breaking free. He was off to the races. And Jalen Waddle unable to get a touchdown. And here is Jones again on the floor. The same Jones. Let's go tuna fish. Nice. Yes. The Miami tuna fish right here. To your left of the screen, the Miami Tuna Fish in the lead right now over the New England Clam Chowders. Okay. Anyways. So we do have an injury timeout right now, ladies and gentlemen. We do have an injury timeout. I know, right? Over the New England Clam Chowders, the Miami Tuna Fish. Rock on. This is going to be a good game. Going to be a good game. Game is just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. We are about a third of the way through of the second quarter. Head coach for the Miami Dolphins, for the Miami Tuna Fish, is Mike McDaniels. Mike McDaniels was appointed as the Miami Dolphins' 11th head coach in February of 2022. His inaugural season as head coach was that same year, so that is the first time he had a head coaching job, and he has done a great job as a head coach so far. Under his leadership, the Dolphins enjoyed an impressive first year with a winning record of 9-8, and they even clinched a playoff spot. Notably, several players achieved career milestones, with 4 of them earning Pro Bowl selections. Terron Armstead, Bradley Chubb, Tyreek Hill, and Xavier Howard, marking the team's highest Pro Bowl count since 2016. As the offensive play caller, Mike McDaniels orchestrated the Dolphins offense to its best performance in decades, ranking 6th in yards per game, 364.5 yards per game, and 2nd in yards per play. Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa led the NFL in passer rating and set various career highs. Additionally, Tyreek Hill broke an NFL record for receiving yards in his first season with the new team. Yeah, which is pretty crazy. And Jalen Waddle also led the league in yards per reception. Defensively, Miami excelled in run defense, ranking 4th in the league, thanks in part to a standout performance by Christian Wilkins, Elandon Roberts, and Zach Seiler. Before joining the Dolphins, McDaniels spent several years with the San Francisco 49ers, contributing significantly to their offensive success. His tenure as the offensive coordinator saw the 49ers reach the NFC Championship game, with Deebo Samuel and other players achieving outstanding results. Mike McDaniels also played a vital role in the 49ers' effective rushing attack, even when faced with injuries in the backfield. So Mike McDaniels is no joke. Oh, man, that's why Jalen Waddle fell. He got his leg clipped, and someone looks like he probably broke his hand or broke his wrist, but he's coming off the field. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So after that injury timeout, is that an offsides or is that going to be a false start? Let's see what they have to say. I did not see a false start. It looked like offsides on the defense. Neutral zone infraction on the defense. And Bill Belichick just looks absolutely confused about what he just saw right now. Absolutely puzzled by what he just saw. Does not matter because the Miami Dolphins are moving forward now. So 1st and 5 coming up here in just a second. 1st down and 5 on the 10-yard line. So we're starting this play from the 10-yard line, 1st and 5, shotgun formation. There's the snap. Tua hands that off to Ahmed, who's going to run forward and find a wall, and actually would have lost yardage if he didn't get hit from behind and pushed forward. And that's going to be good for a gain of 2, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 3 on the New England Patriots 8-yard line. So 2nd and 3 on the Patriots 8-yard line. Miami Dolphins inside of the red zone right now. Who is Tua going to target on this play? Who is Tua going to target on this play? Let's see what happens here on this one. Raheem Mostert lined up behind Tua. We're in a pistol formation, waiting for the snap. There's some movement in the backfield. There's the snap. Hands off to Mostert. Mostert runs to the left side. Mostert gets all the way into the pylon, and that's going to be a touchdown for Miami. Miami Dolphins with a touchdown. All right, we've got the first 6 points on the board, a total of 9 for the Dolphins, and the kick is coming your way. Looks like the Miami Dolphins were able to extend their lead even farther here after that play. So that was a snap, and Raheem Mostert took that out to the left-hand side and got all the way inside the pylon, able to make that one happen. Here comes Jason. Here comes Sanders, ready to kick this one, that point attempt. There's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. And the kick is good, ladies and gentlemen. The kick is good. The score is now 10-0. 10-0. Good effort, solid drive, good second drive for the Miami Dolphins. And here we go. The Dolphins are up 10-0 with 9 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the first half. Yep. I definitely hate those injuries too, man. What can you say about them? It is what it is. That is the sport of football. You're more likely to see an injury than you are to see a touchdown in a game. Statistically speaking, based off of some facts that I pulled earlier this season. I have that in one of my short videos. If you want to check out some of my shorts, please, I invite you to do so. It would actually help out quite a bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Manuel. You are watching Football Nation. Tonight we have a matchup between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins just had themselves an awesome game last week as they managed to pull off the heart-pounding 36-34 victory against the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, that offense looked super powered last week. Last week, Raheem Mostert got himself a touchdown. This week, he's got himself one more. Can Tua Tagovailoa get another 466 yards through the air? I don't know that the New England Patriots will give up that many, but they have given up 159 so far to the Miami Dolphins, and the Miami Dolphins have only given up 67 to the New England Patriots. When we get back, the Miami Dolphins will kick this ball off to the New England Patriots, and we'll have some action here in just a moment. You're not missing anything, ladies and gentlemen. You're not missing anything at all. We are having fun right now. We are rocking and rolling. This game is just getting started. We're approaching the midway point in this game. Defensive coordinator for the Miami Dolphins is Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio is an experienced All-American football coach. Currently serves as the defensive coordinator for the Miami Dolphins. Fangio is a seasoned coach with 41 years in the profession. He has spent 33 seasons in the NFL, primarily as a defensive coordinator. His coaching journey has included stints with the Chicago Bears, the San Francisco 49ers, Stanford University, the Houston Texans, the Indianapolis Colts, the Carolina Panthers, and the New Orleans Saints. So this guy has been around the block. Vic Fangio's defensive units have consistently ranked among the league's best in various categories, such as scoring defense, total yards allowed, and fewest penalties. Vic Fangio's coaching career began all the way back in 1995 at Dunmore High School in Pennsylvania, where he played and then later coached. So he did play high school football, and then he coached there and worked his way up into the NFL. And here we go, the kickoff from the Miami Dolphins to the New England Patriots will result in a touchback, and they're going to start the drive. Mac Jones and the red team will start the drive from the 25-yard line. We're going to have a 1st and 10 coming up on the 25-yard line. They're showing how quickly Mac Jones is getting that ball out of his hands in less than a second most of the time. I mean, he is just launching these right now, and his guys know that it's going a certain way. So, looking pretty good right now. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. There's a handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, who's going to run forward and gain about 3 yards on that play. They're going to give him 3. So now we've got a 2nd down. 2nd down and 7 coming up here. 2nd down and 7. Mac Jones driving the team right now for the New England Patriots. Mac Jones driving the team right now for the New England Patriots. Here we go. Empty backfield. And Mac Jones is in there, back there by himself. There's the snap. Strong side to the right as one of those tight ends comes off. And that's going to be a throw and a completion. That's a throw and a completion there, but not enough for a 1st down. And that one is to Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju wearing number 7. Make sure I update that. Juju Smith-Schuster wearing number 7. Here we go. Pistol formation right now. Ramondre Stevenson behind Mac Jones. There's the snap. There's the handoff. And he's going to fight his way forward. That looked like a first down to me. He did get pushed back, but the ball made forward progress enough to get a first down. First down, New England Patriots. First down by the New England Patriots, and we've got a fresh new set of downs. That's going to bring up a 1st and 10. That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 on the Patriots' 35-yard line. Thank you to whoever just subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you. So far tonight, the Dolphins have 47 rushing yards and 159 through the air. New England Patriots are struggling with 27 rushing yards and 50 on the air. Mac Jones in trouble. He throws that one deep. Where is that one going? That one is overthrown. Again, intended for Kendrick Bourne. And Kendrick Bourne unable to make his mark on tonight's game so far. He does have one catch in this game, but not looking great for Kendrick Bourne. He has 3 targets, 1 reception, and 5 yards. Jalen Waddle on the other side has 54 yards, 3 targets, 3 receptions, has caught everything that's gone his way. 2nd and 10 on the 35-yard line, shotgun formation. There's a throw underneath. That goes once again to number 7, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Juju is going to get absolutely nothing. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 on the New England Patriots 35-yard line. The New England Patriots trying to figure it out. Mac Jones looked like he was in good shape starting this game, and then he got sacked early in this game, and then a fumble by his receiver on that side. So here we go. Shotgun formation once again. Ramondre Stevenson standing to the left of Mac Jones. 3 wide receivers to the right side of the screen. Mac Jones looking towards his wide receivers, changes his mind. Oh, and a forward throw that is going to end up being a 4th down. We have a 4th down now coming up. Mac Jones got hit on that release. The ball did have forward momentum. I think the arm was coming forward. Yes, it was. Clearly was coming forward. Yeah, I would definitely say yes to that. Arm was coming forward. And he lets that one go. That is not going to be a fumble. That is going to be an incomplete pass. Mac Jones, incomplete pass. And let's see what happens. It looks like the coach's challenge is out there. Mike McDaniel's wanting to double check, but that could cost them a timeout. I say that was forward momentum. His arm he still had possession. Yeah, his fingers were firmly wrapped around the ball. He threw that one, and he let that one go after his arm was already all the way out. That's definitely a waste of a timeout. Definitely not a timeout that needed to happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are watching this game live. There is a challenge on the field right now. Mike McDaniels think that might have been a fumble. In my opinion, all you have to do is watch that one time, and it's pretty obvious that is not a fumble. He had full possession of that when he took the hit. Let me get my prop for you. When he took the hit, his arm was back, but as he took the hit, his arm came all the way forward, and at this point, once it was forward is when he actually let it go. So forward momentum, forward progress on the arm means that is not a fumble. That is an incomplete pass. And an incomplete pass should end up, confidence is slipping, especially with Kelsey hurt. I wish we still had Juju. Don't understand the challenge flag at all. That's what I'm saying, Lego. Hey, yellow model chick, yellow bottle sipping, yellow Lamborghini, yellow top missing. Hey, yeah. That look like a toupee. I get what you get in 10 years, in 2 days. Look what you did, Lego. You got me all hyped just with your name alone, bro. Man, anyways, okay, all right. Hey, James, check out who it is. Good to see you, sir. Hey, man, I will have you know, James, just so you know, I actually started watching symbols of an alien sky the other day. On my way to go referee a game, I had it set up and I was listening to what they had to say. I'm going to have to go back and give it a second watch because there is a lot of text that goes through, and I think that overall, if you're just listening to it, you don't get the full effect of what's happening. But yes, brother, I will let you know that I did start watching that for you, and I promised you that before Thursday, I will get that watched, and I'm going to have something for you when Thursday rolls around. Anyways, yeah, the Cowboys absolutely wrecked the Jets, but not as bad as they wrecked the Giants. So both New York teams have buckled. Both New York teams have absolutely buckled to the Dallas Cowboys. And the next team that we go up against is also going to absolutely buckle. We've got a 325 game against the Arizona Cardinals. That should be a very, very easy win for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm definitely taking the Cowboys over on whatever that is. It's probably going to be another 9-10 point spread. Dallas Cowboys are looking just elite right now, especially on defense. So here we go. The New England Patriots are getting ready to punt this ball away. Oh man, you haven't even seen bars yet, Lego. I can spit bars. I can spit fire, man. There it is. This one is going to be returned from inside the 10, getting up to about the 15, and going to be dropped at about the 15, 16-yard line. Let's see where they mark this football. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the Miami 16-yard line. Tua Tagovailoa right now doing his thing. He's got 8 of 11, 112 yards through the air in this first half so far. 112 yards with plenty of time left to go. 80 more yards to go all the way across the other side. He can get almost 200 yards before this half is over if they complete this drive all through the air. So here we go. Single back formation. And they're showing blitz from New England, and they will bring people. And Raheem Mostert's going to be met at the line, and he's going to gain about 3 yards. They're going to give him a full 3 on that one. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 on the Miami Dolphins 19-yard line. Oh, interesting. So Jones, number 25 on the other side of the ball, landed on his own left arm. I can't even tell which hand that he actually hurt. A very interesting way. It looks like it's a shoulder injury, not a hand injury. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Tua looks right. Tua throws right. Oh, in the dirt. Tyreek Hill. That was just behind him. Tyreek Hill too fast for Tua himself. Can the New England defense catch a cheetah? Because the cheetah is out right now. Oh, man, that was in his gloves, in his hands. Incomplete pass. I mean, it was behind him and low. That was just a bad pass by Tua, not where it needed to be. So here we go. 3rd down and 7 on the Miami 19-yard line. What is going on here? 3rd down and 7, shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Tua looks right, sees nothing. Tua looks left, throws deep. Oh, and that should have been. And where is the pass interference? He didn't even turn around to play that ball. And if Waddle had stopped to come back and make that catch, that would have been a clear pass interference. That should have been a pass interference either way. Anybody watching that game, look at that. He's got his hands on him. He didn't even give him a chance. How is that? Wow, that is a missed call. That should have been pass interference. Whoever that side judge is, you're trash. So there's the punt, signaled fair catch at the 44-yard line. And there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. I don't see who threw that flag. I wonder if it's the ref. Because if it's the ref or the umpire, there's a good chance that that's roughing the kicker. So let's see what they've got coming up here. What do you got, officials? Let's see what you got to say. During the kick, holding receiving team number 5. 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot. 1st down. So New England Patriots will start this drive with 5 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first half of Sunday Night Football. They are trailing 10-0 against the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins are 2-point favorites in this game. But right now it's looking like it might get out of control for the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots look like they might be in a bit of trouble. Anyways, defensively for the New York Patriots, you guessed it, there is no defensive coordinator. That is also going to be Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick being one of the best coaches of all time. 21-game winning streak from 2003 to 2004. One of only 3 NFL coaches to lead their teams to 3 consecutive Super Bowl appearances. Coached the Patriots to a 74% winning percentage in regular season games from 2000 all the way to 2019. 74% winning percentage in regular season games from 2000 to 2019. 81 wins in a 100-game stretch from 2003 to 2009, the most by any NFL head coach in history. Closed out the 2010 to 2019 decade with 141 wins, surpassing their own NFL record. 31 career playoff wins, the most all-time among head coaches. I mean, the list that I have for accomplishments and accolades for this man is absolutely insane. Now, what you probably didn't know about Bill Belichick is that he was a 3-sport athlete during his college years at Wesleyan University in Middletown, Connecticut. He received varsity letters in football, lacrosse, and get this, squash. I mean, he's built like a squash, so yeah, why not? His contributions to the football team that year at Middleton, yeah, they were pretty notable. Where he played the position, he played center and tight end, and earned 3 varsity letters. In his senior year, he had the honor of being chosen as the captain of the lacrosse team. And in recognition of his outstanding athletic achievements, Bill Belichick was introduced to the Wesleyan University's Athletics Hall of Fame as a part of the inaugural class of the Hall of Fame in 2008. So yeah, Bill Belichick. Something else. I got notes on this dude, man. I got notes on that, but we'll come up with this in a bit. Hopefully his offense can come out here and score. We've got 5 wide right now. Empty backfield. Mac Jones by himself. There's the snap. Mac Jones looks right. Mac Jones throws right. He connects to the tight end there. That's Hunter Henry. Good for 10 yards. That should be a first down. That should be a first down for Hunter Henry. It's going to be 9. They're going to give him 9. And he's going to be at the 44-yard line, just shy of the 44-yard line, like a hair short. So here we go in a shotgun formation. There's the snap and a handoff to Ramondre Stevenson, who will get that first down. But my gosh, Ramondre Stevenson has had trouble moving the ball today. Ramondre Stevenson in bad shape moving the ball today. Wonder what's causing that. He also had really tough sledding last week as well. He came in 56 out of 58 eligible running backs in yards after contact. I think he only averaged 1 yard after contact last week. That's somewhere in my notes here as well. So here we go, 5 wide again. Mac Jones does connect once again. And that's going to beat a Hunter Henry. So that's good for 8 yards there. 8 yards to Hunter Henry there. So that pass was to Hunter Henry. The one previously was actually to Mike Gesicki. And thanks, Mom. Thank you for the nice background. And there's a handoff, 2nd and 2. I don't think that's going to be enough for a first down. That's going to bring up a third. That was Ramondre Stevenson running back into a brick wall, unable to make anything happen. So they are really spreading the ball around in New England. Douglas has 2 targets. Henry has 2 targets. Parker has 2 targets. Gesicki has 2 targets. Smith-Schuster has 2 targets. Kendrick Bourne has 3 targets. Ramondre Stevenson has targets. Everybody's got targets tonight. And it looks like that's going to bring up a first down. So we've got a 1st and 10 with 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this first half of NFL regulation time. 1st and 10 coming up here. Mac Jones once again. Empty backfield, 5 wide. Looks like Bill Belichick is noticing that they're having more success through the air than on the ground, so he's making the adjustment here. There's the snap from the 45. There's a throw and a completion to Devontae Parker, who's going to make someone miss, and you've got a first down, New England Patriots. First down, Patriots, and they're pushing the envelope. Mac Jones says, let's go, let's go. No need to huddle. Right now, he's 13 of 16 for 88 yards, and they need points, and they need him in a hurry. 3 minutes left to go in this first half. We're going to have a shotgun formation here. Ramondre Stevenson lined up to the right. 3 wide receivers on the right-hand side of that formation, 1 to the bottom of the screen. There's the snap. Mac Jones fakes the handoff. Mac Jones winds up. He's in trouble. He scrambles. He goes forward. He's going to give himself up. And there's a flag on the play, possibly a holding on the offense. Holding offense always is. Bring it back, baby. Bring it back. So Bill Belichick, not happy with what he's seeing right now. His team is down. His team is down by 10 points going into the half. His team is down going into the half right now. Oh, good chance, though. I mean, that's not what you want to see. That's definitely not what you want to see. So here we go. Empty backfield once again. Quick throw to Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker gets some screens and some blocking from his buddies there. He gets by with a little help from his friends. And Devontae Parker unable to get a first down here. So now we've got a second down. Now we've got a second down and 8 on the Miami 30-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. Second down and 8 on the Miami 30-yard line. Lies, we are on the 35. And there was a jump, so a neutral zone infraction once again. A neutral zone infraction is going to push them back 5 yards, and now we are at the 30-yard line. So a second down and 8 on the Miami 30-yard line coming up here. Yep, he got his foot right by the ball there. Oops, oops, oops. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Lego my ego. Just saying, it will set you apart from the crowd and the content creators, possibly put you on your own path that no one else is doing in the moment. Maybe try spitting out bars about the game highlights, even if you do shorts or highlights. You know what, man? That's not a bad idea. That's actually a pretty good idea, Lego. Okay. I think that could be fun. You know, I've actually written, I can't believe I'm admitting this. I've actually written a couple of rap songs myself. Yeah, I know. The guy who's a computer nerd wearing a tie during live streams can actually rap. It's pretty crazy, but it's a weird hidden talent. It's almost like a superpower that I might have. So yeah, maybe I'll write a rap. But dude, just to put those things together, I can't freestyle. Like, my freestyle game is soft. I could not freestyle. My buddy Luke can freestyle. I've heard him do it. And I've got a couple of other friends who can actually freestyle, but not me, dude. That's not me. So it's a good idea, but let's see how it goes. Let my ego Let my ego Is that an ego? Is that an ego thing? Greg Ferguson. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you being here, Greg. Rock and roll. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 2-minute warning. The 2-minute warning for the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. End of the first half. We are at the end of the first half. 2 minutes left in this first half. And we'll have some more content for you guys coming up here shortly. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. You guys are awesome. And I'm dead serious, man. I am not the world's greatest freestyler. I cannot do that. But, yeah. It's a skill that I've yet to develop, but I'm pretty good at streaming football games and talking about what I see as it happens in real life, especially when I'm trying to cover all 32 teams, all 55 players on all of those rosters. You do the math on how many names I've got to learn, and not to mention the coaching staff and all of their stats and accolades and all those things. It is a tough gig, but I love doing this kind of stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still at the break for the 2-minute warning. It looks like the screen is panning over to Gillette Stadium, which means we should be getting back to the action here shortly. No coaches' challenges are allowed inside of 2 minutes. But the New England Patriots do still have 2 timeouts. We're looking at a 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8 from the 30-yard line. There's the snap and a handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, who's going to get dropped behind the line of scrimmage. And the Miami Dolphins are making a stop right now. A 3rd down and 9 on the Miami Dolphins 31-yard line. Can the Patriots get at least 3 points back? It would be great if they could get back 7, but let's see what happens here. A handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, who has been having an awful night. 5 carries for 13 yards. That sounds about right. That's why we dropped him. That's why the Cowboys got rid of him, because he is hot, stinky garbage. Not even sorry to say it. He hasn't been good since his freshman year. But here we go. 3rd down and 9. 3rd down and 9, ladies and gentlemen. Empty backfield, waiting for the snap, is Mac Jones. There's the snap. Mac looks left. Mac looks right. He throws up the center. Oh, intended for Devontae Parker. And that ball is bobbled around in a tip drill, and that is going to hit the turf. So a field goal will have to suffice. A field goal will have to suffice. And somehow, for some reason, this game just keeps getting ahead of me, which makes absolutely no sense, because I have not even seen the field goal kick, the kicker come out here, who's Chad Ryland, his first career field goal attempt. Chad Riley right here. And it is going to be good. You can see that above my head. It is going to be good. There's the snap. There's the kick. The kick is, oh my gosh, just squeaking inside of that right post. The left post from the field, if you're looking at it through the field, but just squeaks inside of the left post. Good enough for 3 points. And the Miami Dolphins will get the ball back with 1 minute and 49 seconds left to go in this first half. With 1 minute and 49 seconds left to go in this first half, the Miami Dolphins are going to hit the field again. They have 1 timeout left. 1 timeout left coming up here. New England Patriots 3, Miami Dolphins 10. In tonight's game, Tua Tagovailoa has completed 8 of 13 passes for 112 yards. Raheem Mostert has rushed the ball 8 times, gotten 34 yards on the ground, and he's got a touchdown. This has been a low-scoring game. I don't know that anybody was thinking that the Miami Dolphins defense would be the stand-up crew for tonight's game, but it is what it is, and this is where we're at. Interested to see. Let's take a quick look at this other game that's happening right now. Got to see what's going on with that, and that's going to be the Saints. And right now the Saints, looks like that's tomorrow, so right. 2 Monday night games. We've got the Saints and the Panthers. And it's weird. We have 2 Monday night games. This is the first time ever that they've had 2 Monday night games. And no, it's not. No, it's not. They did that last year for week 2, I think, as well. So I think the NFL is just experimenting to see their audience's behaviors. And so they want to know if people are watching on one channel more than the other, or what the deal is, especially now with this whole ESPN Disney debacle nonsense that's going on. But tomorrow's game, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be covering the Steelers and the Browns. So the Browns and the Steelers tomorrow night, I will be covering that game. I've got Nick Chubb fired up in my lineups. I want to see what the Cleveland Browns can do. I hate Deshaun Watson, his character, but I love him as a football player. He's a really good football player. He's a piece of shit person, garbage human being, but he's a good football player. And if Nick Chubb can just do his thing for me tomorrow night against the Steelers defense, I will be so happy and so hyped for it. So, yes, I will be rooting. I will personally be rooting for the Cleveland Browns. And I think if anyone can take the Browns to the Super Bowl, it's Deshaun Watson. Burn to him. Yeah, I truly think he's a garbage human being, but that is besides the point. So here's the kick. The kick is away, and the Miami Dolphins will start this drive on the 25-yard line. Miami Dolphins starting this drive from the 25. Okay. Miami Dolphins starting this drive from the 25-yard line. Thank y'all so much for watching. Ladies and gentlemen, news has happened. YouTube has actually lowered the entrance or their requirements for the YouTube partnership program. Now you only need 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours of watch time, and I have hit that threshold. As of yesterday, I am now part of the YouTube partnership program, so rock on. I am so stoked for the rest of the season. Here we go. Lined up in a pistol formation are the Miami Dolphins as Ahmed runs out to the left, and he gets targeted there by Tua, he ends up running out of bounds, and that will stop the clock. So a second down with 1 minute and 44 seconds left to go. Second down with 1 minute and 44 seconds left to go. Second down and 4. Second down and 4. In shift and in motion, the Miami Dolphins have been moving around the most out of any team in the NFL since 2022. That's a fact that just popped up on my screen. Here we go. Second and 5. There's the snap. Tua looks left. He throws left. Ahmed again. Just short of the first down. That's going to bring up a third down and 1. Third down and 1. And I know. Browns to the Super Bowl. Can you take the Browns to the Super Bowl? I mean, there are so many jokes you can make on that situation, but hey, it is what it is. That's the team that they are. A bunch of elves, as Jamar Chase would put it, as a bunch of elves. Finally, today we got a couple of touchdowns out of our elite quarterbacks that we were expecting earlier this season. Has not happened yet. But here we go. 3rd and 1. Shotgun formation. There's the snap and a handoff to Raheem Mostert, who goes out to the left and fights his way forward for the first down and gets all the way up to about the 39-yard line. The clock will continue to tick. Miami Dolphins have 1 timeout left. 1 minute and 27 seconds left to go. 1 minute and 27 seconds left to go. There's a throw by Tua, and that's going to be good across the midfield to the other 40. That's Kraft. Kraft, who had himself a pretty big game last week, had 11 fantasy football points. He was targeted quite a bit. Here we go. Inside of 1 minute, shotgun formation. Tua looks right. He throws it quickly. Once again, he's connecting, and that one is to Smythe. Smythe able to make the catch there. Durham Smythe out of Notre Dame, the 4th-round pick in the 2018 draft. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 4. There's the snap. Tua looks left. Tua throws left. That's once again to Kraft. Kraft good up past the 20. Up past the 20. And it looks like they're calling their final timeout. So now we are officially in the red zone. The Miami Dolphins are in the red zone right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming at you all the way from San Antonio, Texas. We have no horse in this race. Actually, I kind of do have a horse in this race. I've got Tua in my fantasy lineups, and I could use him to, get some points. That would be awesome for a passing touchdown. Just one. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. You don't got to go off like you did last week. But, a little more than 6, buddy. That'd be nice. Fantasy scoring leaders for both sides right now. I've got Raheem Mostert in the lead. Jalen Waddle in second with 8 fantasy points. Behind him is Devontae Parker for the New England Patriots. And then Tua Tagovailoa behind that. Those are your top 5 players there. I might have just named 4. I guess I'm pretty bad at math. Ahmed would be the next one. But Raheem Mostert leading the pack. Here we go. Empty backfield, 5 wide. 30 seconds left to go in this first half. Miami Dolphins up by 7. There's the snap. Tua looks right. Tua looks center. Tua in trouble. Tua throws. Tua connects. Oh, my goodness. Tua connects with Braxton Berrios. And Braxton Berrios inside of the 3-yard line. No flags there. So now we've got a 1st and goal with 25 seconds left. Good strong arm by Tua right in the pocket. Could have connected with Tyreek Hill, but got the extra yardage out of Braxton Berrios, who was able to burn his assignment. Able to get both his feet in bounds. Fantastic catch. Super hyped right now. New England Patriots kind of in trouble once again. Here we go. On this drive, Tua completed 6 of 6 passes right now. It's got to count for something. And it looks like the New England Patriots have called a timeout. Well, it looks like he would be on the 2-yard line. They're reviewing the position of the ball. So he does have both feet down. And that's definitely his knee. They're trying to see how much time to milk off of this clock, because if he fell out of bounds, that would be a stopping of the clock. But if he fell inbounds and kind of slid out of bounds, then that would be a different situation. Dustin, can the Pats defense stop a cold at this point yet? Jeez. I mean, they sure can't catch one. Hey, sorry. Too soon. Sorry. Yeah, so no, they cannot right now. The New England Patriots defense is definitely crumbling, and I did not start them this week, which I'm glad. I might actually end up dropping them. I picked up a second defense in my fantasy league, which I know is not something that you're typically supposed to do, but hey, I felt like I needed to, just to give myself some, a little something. A little something. Okay. So they are going to say they're going to do a 10-second runoff, and they're going to start this clock pretty quick here. It's going to be a 1st and 2 on the New England 2-yard line. So the play clock will be reset right now. Here we go. What's going on here? We're waiting for the snap. They're just counting down the clock. Empty backfield, so a passing play likely coming. 3 to the left side. We got trips left. There's the snap. Tua looks right. Tua throws right. Tua connects with Tyreek Hill, and we've got a touchdown! Tuna fish! Touchdown! Miami Dolphins! Look at that. Tyreek Hill with another one. That's your guy right now. Tyreek Hill is going to score touchdowns week after week. Just frustrating, he says. It's frustrating. They played well last week. Just seems like they're playing soft, which I understand because they don't want to get beat over the top, which is true. Man, I just hope and I pray that the field in Germany is good. I know that the NFL has a forward field advisory from both teams. They send to assess the first. Okay, yeah. Well, the kick is up. The kick is good. The score is 17-3, ladies and gentlemen. This is a 14-point lead for the Miami Dolphins. Tyreek Hill getting in there and getting that touchdown. Interested to see right now if Jalen Waddle is going to check into this game at any point. He's got 8 fantasy points. He's received 3. He's got 3 receptions on 4 targets, but he hasn't been able to actually punch it in. He didn't score last week. He hasn't scored this week yet. Can Tua continue to do what he's been doing? New England Patriots defense looking like they're struggling a bit here. The defense and the offense for New England is definitely in trouble right now. 11 seconds left to go in this first half, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry, Dustin. It sounds like you are a New England Patriots fan. Either that or you have their defense lined up today against the Miami Dolphins, who now have 237 total yards of offense, and the Patriots have 117. They have more than doubled their total offensive output on the Dolphins side of the ball. So here's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is all the way out, almost through the uprights. Nope, that will be caught and knelt down. 11 seconds remaining here. Can they get 3 more points in 11 seconds? 3 timeouts. 3 timeouts by the New England Patriots. Still left to go. Okay, you are a Pats fan. Okay, rock on. Cool. You are a Patriots fan, so I won't burn your team. I will let the Dolphins burn your team. Sorry. Not sorry, but still sorry. Glad my Cowboys are doing so good because my New England Patriots suck this year. Oh, so you're a Patriots fan too, James. Got a couple Patriots fans in here. So they are going to kneel this one down, and we are going to go into the locker rooms. The New England Patriots trail the Miami Dolphins 3-17. New England Patriots playing at home, not playing like they're at home, though, even though they are. It's a rough and tough game. Tough sledding for the New England Patriots. Tough sledding for the New England Patriots. Last week, the New England Patriots did pretty well against the Eagles, but they still lost to the Eagles, unfortunately. Mac Jones had season career highs with 35 completions on 54 attempts, 64.8 was his completion percentage, 316 yards. He had 3 touchdowns through the air last week, and today he is floundering a bit. Interested to see what is going to happen in this second half. And Mike McDaniels, full sprint back to the locker room. Don't know what that is all about. Anyways, through the air last week, let's talk about these receivers. Kendrick Bourne put up a bunch of numbers last week. He did have 2 touchdowns. Juju Smith-Schuster had 4 receptions on 7 targets for 33 yards. Devontae Parker he was out in week 1. Devontae Parker was out week 1. Yes, of course, and the only good thing about the Dolphins is Tua used to play for Bama. Yes, he did used to play for Bama. But, I mean, you can't tell me that Tyreek Hill isn't a good thing coming out of Miami. Tyreek Hill is fire. And Jalen Waddle last year was also breaking records and setting records. This was a crazy year for both of these teams, especially for the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins were looking really, really good. I am actually trying to keep myself together here. I am running out of gas, ladies and gentlemen. This is our second stream. I'm on hour 5 of just rambling. So this has been a tough, tough day. My name is Mario Manuel. I am here to bring you guys every snap, every play, and every down, and I will stay here as long as this game is on, and I do this every Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. So I could either use a Red Bull or a shot of something strong. Unfortunately, it's Sunday, and in Texas, they don't sell booze on Sundays, and you also can't buy them at like the grocery store or the liquor, or like the gas station like you can in a lot of other states. So I don't know what state you guys are in, but right now I am in the state of Texas, and boy, woo, this is going to be, hopefully some scoring comes back from the New England Patriots, because I would like to see a more balanced game from both sides. Plus, I want Dustin and I want James to get a W in their columns for the New England Patriots. I don't have a horse in this race. I don't care who wins, honestly. It's whatever to me. I just want to see my Cowboys do well. That's really the only team that I'm rooting for. But for now, today, in this moment, I mean, I kind of was rooting for the Dolphins. I'm rooting for Tua to have a good day. But let's get rid of that bar down at the bottom of the screen, and let's move this count here as well. I don't know. Do you guys like the bar? Does it really even matter? I can move it back up if it needs to be there. Rising Rhino in the house. Yo, Daniel McKinnon, welcome. Rising Rhino raid. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for the Rising Rhino raid. I always appreciate the love from any of my raids. You guys are awesome. Thank y'all so much. Rising Rhino, I think you were talking about putting sriracha on your face. The stream so far is going well. Thank you for checking in, man. Thank you guys for being here. We had an awesome stream earlier with the Dallas Cowboys. I think that game actually had almost 6,000 views in it. Slowly growing, man. Slowly growing this channel. Exciting stuff happening. Super glad to have the Rising Rhino raid coming in right now. You guys are awesome, man. Thank y'all so much. Cheers. My Sunday has been good. It has been nothing but football. Right now, it is what I do, man. This is what I do week in and week out. So to answer your question, my Sunday has been good. on the borderline of getting called into work. So at least I'm dressed for it, right? So, but yeah, I may have to end up going into work after this stream. I sure hope not, because it's been a long, long day for me getting ready for all of these streams. So can we get a Rhino link in the chat? Yeah, let's get that Rhino link in the chat, man. Hey, and you know what, Rising Rhino? You keep crushing what you're doing too, dude. Much love to you. Much love to your group and your party and your posse, man. I really appreciate the support. I love the raids. They bring me so much thunder and get me so hyped. And I was just talking about how I was feeling gassed, and that just hyped me up, dude. So thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Daniel McKeon. Did anybody else catch that Hail Mary from Russell Wilson to win this game? Oh, man, they could not convert on the 2-point conversion, but that Hail Mary was something else. So now Sean Payton and Russell Wilson are losing 0-2 right now. The New York Giants barely got away with a win this week against the Cardinals. New York Giants barely got away with the win against the New York Cardinals. Sorry, about the Arizona Cardinals. Deebo Samuel making a move over here to take the lead against the LA Rams 30-23. So that one was a really good one here as well. And then, of course, the Jets and the Cowboys. And Micah Parsons laying it on thick, baby. Micah Parsons absolutely hyped. Thanks, man. I'm looking for that 1K. I'm fighting to get to that 1K. I would love to get there, hopefully sooner rather than later. I may have made a mistake earlier in today's game. I tried featuring some content like this, but I had it full blown. Here, I'll show you here in a second if you're interested. But I had, where'd it go? I had this set up earlier, like that. And so this is what got me taken down. But I wasn't actually showing the game. This was just showing highlights from like a previous season. And I got shut down from YouTube. So I had to relaunch my stream during that game. And it was pretty like, yeah, I got nervous. I'm wondering if that's going to affect the fact that we just hit the partnership program. I don't know how that's going to affect me moving forward. But I think that if I can do something more like this, oops, give me 1 second. If I can do something more like this and have the plays come up in this corner here, I don't think that I'll get dinged for this as much as I would having the full size blown up stuff. So now when I introduce the players, I either have to go through like an entire slideshow and build the slideshow out, or I can take compilations and try to do it this way and hopefully keep the attention of the viewers as the stream start, because that seems to be the hardest time to get people to come in, right? Because everyone is looking to actually catch the game, and I'm not trying to get myself taken off of YouTube. I'm not trying to get myself taken off of YouTube. I like this space. I love my channel. This is my baby, and the last thing that I want to do is put it in jeopardy. So we're trying to do this the clean way. We're trying to do this the right way, and this is where we're at right now. The Baltimore Ravens airing it out. Zay Flowers with a huge catch there. Another touchdown on the other side. Bad week for Geno Smith right now. He finally connects with Tyler Lockett here. Geno Smith looked good today. 31-31. Tyler Lockett, couple touchdowns there. Tyler Lockett looking pretty good. Josh Allen lined up. Josh Allen. Oh, look at that. That's a touchdown pass to Gabe Davis. He wheels out to the right. Josh Allen throws to that back of the end zone, and that's a touchdown there as well. Josh Allen coming back from the dead. He was looking rough there for a minute. Man, all of those elite quarterbacks. Josh Allen looked awful last week. So did Joe Burrow. He looked awful last week. He didn't look fantastic this week either. He had a very, very, very late start. I think now that he's got a couple touchdowns under his belt, he'll figure his way out. He'll get his feet underneath him. Okay, just a few more minutes in halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the middle of the halftime break. You can see that above my head. We are in the middle of the halftime break, so you are not missing anything. I promise you that. You're not missing a thing. And Peyton Manning looks like he's inside of a giant baguette of some kind. A commercial for he's drinking French wine and what is that? Jingoist? What do you call that? I mean, okay. Lego my ego, can't show the game. Please don't ask. Thank you, sir. That's absolutely right. Dude, I appreciate you, Lego. I appreciate you. Lego, hey. Yo, I'm gonna get hyped again. I'm gonna get hyped off your name again, dude. It's gonna happen. But no, that is absolutely right. That is absolutely correct. If you show the game, there is a good chance that YouTube will flag you and shut you down. Now, there are other people out there on YouTube platform who are looking for people to do that exact kind of stuff or something similar just to shut them down and shut down the competition, which I also think is pretty bad form and bad tactic. Maybe it was in poor form of me to put up the video feed without actually having myself in the shot, and it's possible that caused issues, and that's why my stream got shut down for policy reasons, which is what it literally said to me. It said policy reasons, we're shutting you down. So, but we will figure it out. I will find out what I can and cannot put up on YouTube. And even if I have to do some of my other videos and some of my other content, I will do that for you guys to make sure that you have a full on stream. I need help, man. I need help. But for now, we're going to push as hard as I can. I'm going to do everything that I can to get you guys what y'all want to watch right now. So I do appreciate y'all being here. We are coming in towards the end of this halftime break. This is the Cowboys game, so I got to get rid of that. This is information and some news. I played that earlier, that scroll earlier. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. There you go. Oh, that's a cool headline. Apparently, legitimately, Aaron Rodgers is actually thinking that he might be able to come back before the playoffs. And I think that is absolutely ridiculous. Like, let's say that they actually do have a chance to make it to the playoffs, right? The Jets actually have a chance to make it to the playoffs. Why would you think that it's okay to do that to Zach Wilson, if he took that team all the way to the playoffs? It's like what happened when Carson Wentz was trying to come back, and Nick Foles was like, "Nah, fam." Like, and you know what? Guess who won that Super Bowl? Nick Foles. So it happens. Eso pasa. Nisa, Thailand, I'm so glad to know that the Patriots will never see another Super Bowl until this earth is black. Oh my God, that is savage. Oh my gosh, that is savage. Okay, so I don't want to start a fight here, but James, what do you think about that? Patriots fans, a few Patriots fans in this room. Nisa, that is intense. That is intense. The Patriots will never see another Super Bowl until the earth is black. That's pretty wild. I guess hopefully the Cowboys don't face that same demise. But the first half of this game, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to this game right now. Let's talk stats. Let's talk stats right now. Team stats. First downs for the Miami Dolphins, 15 first downs for the Miami Dolphins. For the New England Patriots, 8 first downs for the New England Patriots. Time of possession is virtually split down the middle, with 15-10 going to the Miami Dolphins and 14-50 going to the New England Patriots. New England Patriots have actually converted more third downs than the Dolphins, but the Dolphins are still able to keep the lead, and the Dolphins are getting the ball back right now as the third quarter of this Sunday Night Football game is getting started right now, ladies and gentlemen. The kick is up, and away. Tua doing his thing, getting the ball out of his hands in inside of 2 seconds. I mean, he is slinging it quick. And when he has to stay in the pocket, he's making the right choices. Tua Tagovailoa looking really good right now. Tua looking good right now, ladies and gentlemen. Tua looking good right now. Here we go. He is back out on the field. The Dolphins have possession right now. We are starting from the 25-yard line, shotgun formation. There's the snap and a quick handoff to Raheem Mostert, who runs forward and gains about 3 yards up to the 27. Looks like it's going to be up to the 28. So 2nd down and 7 on the Miami 28-yard line. Tua looking all right today. Tua looking all right. He's got 181 yards, 15 of 20. He's got 1 touchdown pass, 13 fantasy points. It'd be great if he could get me another touchdown in this game, but not before the Patriots score themselves quite a few more times. I need this game to be more competitive than what it is, just because for the excitement factor alone, I would love that to be the case. But here we go, 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7. There's the snap. Tua hands that ball off, fakes the handoff, and gives an end around to Jalen Waddle, and Jalen Waddle is going to actually get brought down, making no progress there. Jalen Waddle not really getting a whole lot on that one, but it is a carry for Jalen Waddle, and the more carries that he can get, the better. The Patriots right here are on defense. Patriots on defense right now. On offense, we've got the Miami Dolphins. Okie dokie. So Jalen Waddle tackled for a loss, not the greatest start on earth for him. But we're back in that pro set formation with 2 running backs, 1 to either side of Tua here. There's the snap. Tua looks left, doesn't like it. Tua looks like he's in trouble, and Tua gets sacked on 3rd down, and that'll bring up a 4th down for the New England Patriots, finally able to make a stop there. Bill Belichick clapping his hands, putting his hands together. You want a 6-pack right now? You know what, brother? I do too, but I drink too much beer, so I'll never get a 6-pack. Right? No. You know what they say when it comes to fitness, right? Who wants a 6-pack when you can have a whole keg? Anyways, that's just me fooling around. Okay, there's the kick. The kick is out, and he's going to return that up all the way past the 35. That's Douglas there with a quick return, able to gain some yardage on that one. So a 3-and-out from Tua after that sack right there, a big sack. Every time Tua gets sacked, I get so nervous that he's going to end up getting concussed. I cannot watch Tua play without thinking he's going to bang his head off the floor. And it worries me every single time. Or the dad bod. No, sir. It's not a dad bod. It's a father figure. That's the polite way to put it, as they would say. It's a father figure, not a dad bod. Cheers to all the dads out there. You know who you are. Salute to you. Happy Sunday. Happy football. I hope your team won this week. And if your team has not played yet this week, then thank you for watching this stream. Thank you for being here. You guys are absolutely awesome. Cheers to each and every one of you guys. I don't know what kind of beer do you drink, Dustin? Is it Yingling? Is that what you guys drink up in the Northeast? We finally got Yingling down here in Texas, but we drink a lot of Shiner Bock down here in Texas. We drink a lot of IPAs. We're definitely heavy on the IPA. Oh, you know what? You're a Patriots fan. You probably drink Sam Adams Boston Lager. Hey, Boston, the khakis. You got the Boston accent too? My Boston accent is terrible. I probably just offended you. Sorry. It's pretty bad. So I do have a couple of friends out in Boston, new recent acquaintances that I did meet at a nerd convention. You like the Mike's Harder Lemonade. Oh, okay. Dude, that stuff gives me heartburn, man. If I drink this stuff gives me heartburn. I don't know, dude. I guess I'm getting old. I'm 31 years old now, believe that or not. A full 31 years old. The strawberry pineapple. Oh, dude, that sounds great. That sounds fantastic. Hello, ELS Train Tuber 501. I sent you a couple of subs, dude. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love, dude. New subscriber. Yes, thanks for being here, man. Thank you so much. I'm going to have some really good off-season content right now, including someone who suggested the rap. I could definitely come up with a rap for football, and I probably 100% will. And I've got some other really fun offseason ideas. But for now, we are in this game. We've got Mac Jones under center right now in a single back formation. There's the snap. Mac Jones tosses that out to Ramondre Stevenson on the left, who's going to break forward, get up past the 40 up to the 45, and get brought down just short of first down. Just shy of first down. Good hard run out to the left on the flat side. Good hard run out to the flat side. That was just a quick toss. Halfback toss out to Ramondre Stevenson, who makes some people miss. Second down and inches, and the quarterback sneak is going to be good for a first down, New England Patriots. First down, Patriots. Yeah, Dustin, that's okay. You live in Western Massachusetts, closer to the New York side. What's the weather like out there, man? Because I can still be out on the beach right now here in Texas. Probably still have. You know what's crazy? You know it's hot down here when it gets to like 95 degrees, and we think it's a beautiful day. Here we go. Single back formation. 1st and 10 on the 48-yard line. There's the snap and a quick throw out to the left-hand side to Devontae Parker, who makes a man miss, and he climbs the ladder. That looks like it was good for a first down. Let's see what they say. An excellent catch and run. Pitch out to the left. Mac Jones finding Devontae Parker on the left-hand side. He made him miss on that tackle, and he climbed the ladder, and he looks like he was just short of first down. So it's going to be 2nd and 1, less than 1. There's the snap and a handoff to Ramondre Stevenson, who's not going to get the first down, at least not by what I saw. Where are they going to mark it? They are going to mark it short, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and inches once again. That is awesome. And you are lucky, man. 50-degree weather would be absolutely fantastic. 60 high during the day. Shoot. I want to be high during the day. I mean, I want it to be 60 during the day. Here we go. 17-3. Miami Dolphins lead by 14. We're in a single back formation on 3rd down. The Patriots just crossed midfield. They are in Miami territory. There is a toss to Ramondre Stevenson, who's going to get blown up once again behind the line of scrimmage. And the New England Patriots on that toss are going to get knocked out of field goal range. Oh, man, really tough sledding. Really tough game right now for the Patriots. It looks like the Dolphins defense, Xavier Howard, was there to make that stop. Killer instinct. Nope, that was Holland there to make the stop. Xavier Howard. Who am I even talking about? Okay, so this is going to end up being a punt. There's a punt. It goes all the way back inside of the 10. That will not be fielded. Braxton Berrios there to make that catch. He's having himself a pretty good day as well. And we are now at a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We are now in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back, the Miami Dolphins and their offense will come back out onto the field to start their drive here in this 3rd quarter. 9 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. Thank you all so much for watching. Okay, y'all, here we go. Enough with those headlines with Aaron Rodgers and his ayahuasca. Find the right button here. Okay. So tomorrow I will have all of the fantasy scores updated. I will have all of the scores for all of the other games updated as well. And I will have that streaming below in case you are interested to see that here for Monday night. Monday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. Monday Night Football will be the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers have been a bit of an anomaly for me. I don't know what to think of the Steelers right now. I want to like the Steelers. I do want to like the Steelers. I can tell you right now that I like Mike Tomlin. I think he's a great head coach. But Mike Tomlin can't play the game, right? He can coach, but he doesn't have Antonio Brown. He doesn't have Le'Veon Bell. He doesn't have Ben Roethlisberger anymore. He's got Pickett. And Deontay Johnson was out this week with injuries, and George Pickens is hurt too, and Najee Harris is not looking like Najee Harris, and things are not looking good for Pittsburgh. I think that there's going to be an issue coming up. I think that when they take on the Browns on Monday, they're going to get stomped. However, the Browns might be operating without Amari Cooper, which is a huge factor, especially for Deshaun Watson, who will be out there throwing the ball. Now, can they run the offense through Nick Chubb? Absolutely. The Browns can absolutely run their offense through Nick Chubb. But is that going to be I guess so, right? Because there are a few running backs where you know they're going to run the ball and you still can't stop them. And that's Nick Chubb, 100% Nick Chubb, and Derrick Henry for sure as well. And this week was the first time, and I think in a long time, that Austin Eckler actually missed time. He is not – I can't believe Austin Eckler missed time today as well. A lot of fantasy managers are not happy about that, but you know what? These are real-life people and not just numbers. So here we go. There's a snap and a quick throw right there, and that is to Smythe. Smythe there gaining about 9 yards to a meeting with that, connecting there with Smythe. Durham Smythe. 6'6" tight end, 246 pounds. You do not want that guy hitting you. Here we go. Empty backfield. Tua standing in the backfield by himself, 5 wide. There's the snap. Tua looks right. He throws right. He connects with Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill gets up and forward for about 7 or 8 yards. That's going to be a first down, Miami. First down, Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins looking pretty good this year. Miami Dolphins looking pretty good this year. They beat the Chargers 36-34 in a shootout. That was a hell of a shootout. A really, really good game. Anyways, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. To the bottom of the screen, I see Jalen Waddle. To the top, I see Tyreek Hill. We are in an I formation. There is the snap. There is a handoff, and that's going to be to Raheem Mostert, who's going to run into a wall and get absolutely nothing. 17 points for the Miami Dolphins. We're trying to see if number 17 can score. Okay. What is going on right now? 2nd down and 10, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd down and 10. Did I say Pickens injured? I might have. I don't know. Anyways, here we go. Shotgun formation. 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Tua looks right. He throws right. He connects on that one. And that's going to be going forward for about another 7 yards. Yeah, I could have sworn that George Pickens had a Q around his name. Not that he was injured, but I could have sworn that he had a questionable tag going into this week. SS. Way to check into the conversation there, though, sir. Or ma'am. Bit of an ambiguity to the name. But I did catch your attention with that one as you typed in all caps lock, which definitely means something. 3rd and 3, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down and 3 on the Miami Dolphins' own 33-yard line. 3rd and 3 on the 33. There's the snap. Tua looks right. Tua throws right and connects. That is going to be a catch right there from Old Faithful Tyreek Hill. The cheetah. New England Patriots cannot catch the cheetah. Right now, a good, sharp route run. Tua knew exactly where he was going. That was a quick little comeback route, and he was almost double-teamed on that one. He was definitely about to – I mean, that was a Christian Gonzalez was there to make that stop, but that was a questionable throw. But still, it got there. So here's the snap on 1st and 10, and another end around, and that's going to be blown up. Oh, my God. New England defense was there to lay the hit down. Bryant there to make the stop. And they're going nowhere right now. 2nd down. 2nd down coming up here in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. I think I'm ready for some like Buffalo Wild Wings or maybe some sushi or get myself some really good food. I think I'm ready for that. Second down and 11, ladies and gentlemen. Second down and 11. We are on the 43-yard line now. Empty backfield, 5 wide. There's the snap. Tua looks right. He changes his mind. He throws left. He throws deep. He connects with Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle with a big catch right there down to the 30-yard line. Jalen Waddle, good for about 20. Look at that play right there. That was a bomb to Jalen Waddle. What a big throw and catch. That one was good for 32 yards. 32 yards, Jalen Waddle out on the left side of the field, making the catch over the defender Bryant there on that play. So 4 receptions and 86 yards for Jalen Waddle. There's the snap. There's a handoff. Quick handoff to Raheem Mostert, who's going to run forward and gain about 3. He's going to gain 5 on that, but there is a flag on the play. That also was not Raheem Mostert. That was a Shane on that one. Okay. So that's good for 5 yards, but there's a flag on the field. We do have laundry on the field. Let's see what they have to say. Waiting for the call. What is that, a targeting? Unnecessary roughness, or are they going to call a... I mean, definitely. They talked about it, said no foul, 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5, pro set formation, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 to either side of Tua. There's the handoff out to the right-hand side, and that's going to go forward, and he's going to gain all the way to the first down marker. So first down, but there is a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. So 10-yard penalty, 2nd down. And that's going to push them back. So now we've got a 2nd down and 15 on the New England Patriots 35-yard line. The Miami Dolphins still have the ball, and they are marching. The Miami Dolphins currently have possession in this game, and they definitely have a comfortable lead with a 14-point lead with less than 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter here. The game is not over. This can be flipped at any moment, but for now, it feels good if you're a Miami Dolphin to be up by this much. So no Jalen Waddle out on the field. There's the snap. Tua looks over towards Tyreek Hill. He throws underneath. He does throw short. And that one is to Achane. And that's going to be good for about 4. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 11 on the New England Patriots 31-yard line. New England Patriots 31-yard line. Look at all of these guys. They have 4 people on their team. Tyreek Hill, Raheem Mostert, Devon Shane, and Jalen Waddle with under 4 40-yard dash times. 4 that are typically on the field at all time. Tyreek Hill is such a beast. Okay, there's a quick snap. Oh, and Tua almost throws an interception. The defense gets a hand to it, but it is knocked away. It is knocked away, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. So Tua takes the snap out of the shotgun formation. I apologize for not announcing that. Tua takes the snap out of the shotgun formation, feels the blitz coming in, feels the pressure, tries to throw it up the middle hash marks where he has most of his success in the middle hash, and the hand just comes up and is stopped. That's Jabril Peppers on that stop right there. So here we go, a 49-yard field goal attempt, and it's blocked! And the field goal attempt is blocked! And the New England Patriots will take over all the way on the other side of midfield, and they're in great field position. A huge stop for the New England defense. And now we're cooking. And now we're cooking. Takira Waters. Touchdown. By who? Touchdown by who? You got me tripping. Let's pop out my chat. Yeah, I can't believe that that's what happened there. A blocked field goal. A blocked field goal, and they're in good shape. Okay, 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Mac Jones takes the snap. Mac Jones completes that one to Hunter Henry. That is good for about 7 or 8. Dustin says, let's go. Dustin says he wants to flex. He says, let's go. New England Patriots, this game is far from over. This game is far from over. Schooler came in out of nowhere, full extension, to put his hands up and get it on there. There's a shotgun formation. Mac Jones takes the snap. Mac Jones throws that one. He's going to throw that one out of bounds. Overthrown. Kendrick Bourne was the intended receiver on that play. Kendrick Bourne now has 4 targets, unable to find the end zone in this game. He found it twice last week. Unable to find the end zone this week. So let's see what's going on here. 4 targets for Kendrick Bourne, only 1 reception for 5 yards. There's the snap, and he's in trouble. He finds Ramondre Stevenson there, who breaks a tackle, stays in bounds, trying to tiptoe and dance on the sideline, but that is a first down for the New England Patriots. First down for the Pats. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Good snap. I mean, that looked like it was going to break, but nothing going there. Empty backfield right now, so Mac Jones definitely getting ready to throw. 5 wide receivers out there. Kendrick Bourne in the slot. Devontae Parker out wide. There's the snap. He's looking towards Kendrick Bourne, who's all the way to the end zone. Oh, and that looks like it's incomplete. He made the catch, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. That was a beautiful catch from Kendrick Bourne either way. I mean, unbelievable effort for him to still come down with that catch. He was definitely the number 1 wide receiver last week for this team. He's been targeted as the number 1 wide receiver this week. 6 targets, 2 receptions, only 13 yards in this game. So here we go. There's a quick throw. There it is right there. That one was to Kendrick Bourne. So a quick catch underneath. A catch is still a catch. But 13 yards isn't really what you're looking for out of production from maybe your flex spot. So you need something else. You need at least a touchdown out of your flex, or you're going to have a bad week. So what do we got here? Single back formation, 2nd down and 2. Haven't had much luck in this. There's a handoff to Stevenson. Stevenson's going to bulldoze his way forward and get the first down. Looks like a first down, New England. And we've got 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Ramondre Stevenson coming out. Ezekiel Elliott coming in right now. What does Ezekiel Elliott have left in the tank? Because to me, it looks like he ain't got much. 1 minute and 26 seconds left to go. The clock has stopped for whatever reason. Looks like there might be a timeout. Measuring. Chains. The chain crew coming out to the field. Oh my goodness, that is short. That is short by inches. And we have a 4th down. I'm talking like this much space, y'all, like a couple of inches. Yeah, they might want to challenge the spot of the ball because it looked like he was passed. I would throw a challenge flag on that, yeah. And there it is. He's got it in his hand. Bill Belichick literally pulled it out of his sock, and he throws the challenge flag down on the ground right next to the lineman. That would be the heads lineman on that side of the field right now for the second half of the game. Definitely good challenge. I think challenging the spot of the ball is the right thing to do. That should be a first down. Yeah. I mean, when you look at it from that angle, it's pretty clear that he broke through that plane. So now we've got ourselves a challenge, and it's going to be a few minutes before we get back to the actual action, which I hate because that does happen. But that's where we are right now, and that is the reality of the situation. Right now, fantasy football leaders in this game, Tua and Tyreek Hill are both tied with 15 fantasy points. Raheem Mostert has 11. Take a quick look at Salvon Ahmed. He's got 3 attempts, 11 yards. 3 attempts and 13 yards, Salvon Ahmed. Ahmed, I think is how you pronounce that. I could be wrong. I don't know. I legitimately think that's it. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Manuel. You guys have been with me all day long. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate y'all being here. If you guys got any good, funny jokes or anything to pump me up, I would love to see that in the chats. I would love to get the hype from you guys. We got to start playing a drinking game on these. I just don't know if I can drink every single weekend. And, of course, there's a really, really scary commercial on right now, and I'm sure my girlfriend's going to want to go watch that movie. The Exorcist Believer, out October 6th. Oh, God. I was like, as a kid, I was shown The Exorcist at like age 7, maybe even younger. And ever since then, I've never liked scary movies. Don't like the way it makes me feel. Don't like the fact that I can see like different shades of darkness. When I lay down for bed, I absolutely hate that. Scary movies are not for me. But if there's a good scary movie that might be funny or have some laughs or something like that in it, then I would watch it. But no. So yeah, if it was a scary movie that was actually a comedy movie, then yeah, I might watch that. That might be fun. Like, oh man, Studio 666. That's the movie that the Foo Fighters just put out. Yeah, the Foo Fighters actually created a full-length movie right before the passing of Taylor Hawkins. So that's something that we definitely got to watch. If anyone out there is interested in watching that, we should definitely watch that. Thank you so much for the likes. Hey, did the Pats just punt? No, the Pats have not punted yet, Andrew. You have not missed anything. They are challenging the spot of the ball right now. So right now we are in the middle of a challenge and in the middle of a review. So we're reviewing the spot of the ball right now. And when I see it from my screen, which they're showing it right now, they're highlighting it right now, it's pretty obvious that it's a first down. But they're going to give them a 4th and 1. Yes, there was a challenge flag on the field. So that will cost them a timeout. And, of course, they're going to force their way in. And that's going to be a first down. So Mac Jones able to push his way in for the first down. But there's a flag on the play. And let's see who the flag is on. Okay, so the drive is going to continue for the New England Patriots. 1 minute left in this third quarter, Andrew, just so you're aware with us. Right now we are on the 22-yard line. There's the snap out of the shotgun formation. Mac Jones looks to the right, throws to Devontae Parker, and that looks like it's intercepted. And I think Mac Jones just threw an interception while trying to target Devontae Parker, and he's going to hang his head and walk off the field. So it looks like an interception after all of that effort. He targeted Devontae Parker. Let's see if he actually comes down with it. Xavier Howard was there to make that catch. He got one hand, 1 foot. Yeah, that looks like both feet are in. Do you follow yardage stats and all that? Yes, I do, Andrew. I do follow yardage stats and all that. So if you're interested to know what today's yardage is, Raheem Mostert, 43 yards on the ground. Salvon Ahmed, 13 yards on the ground. Those are going to be your leaders for the Miami Dolphins. The New England Patriots, 22 yards with Ramondre Stevenson, 13 yards with Ezekiel Elliott. Ramondre Stevenson does have 10 rushing attempts, so he's only averaging 2.2 yards per carry. Ezekiel Elliott is not doing much better with 5 attempts and 13 yards on the ground. Total yardage for both sides of the game. The Miami Dolphins have 304 total yards of offense, 236 passing yards through the air, and 68 rushing yards on the ground. The New England Patriots have 161 total yards of offense, 42 rushing yards, and 119 yards through the air. Right now, leaders as far as receiving goes, Jalen Waddle has 86 yards, 0 touchdowns. He's been targeted 5 times and caught 4 of his 5 targets. Tyreek Hill has caught 5 of his 7 targets. He has 40 yards and 1 touchdown, bringing his fantasy total up to 15 fantasy points in this match. Kraft today has 2 targets, 2 receptions, and 34 yards. He's got 5 fantasy points. Salvon Ahmed has 28 receiving yards. He's caught all 3 of his targets. He's got 6 fantasy points. On the other side of the ball, Devontae Parker, who was just targeted on that last play and ended up throwing that, well, he didn't cause the interception, but he was in bad position, so maybe he did cause that interception. Devontae Parker has been targeted 7 times in today's game. He is the target leader in today's game. Kendrick Bourne was that guy last week. Kendrick Bourne right now has been targeted 6 times. He only has 2 catches for 13 yards. So a lot to unpack there, and I know I just auctioned off all of that data. I will get to it here in just a second, but I was waiting to see how quickly we'd get back from this commercial break after I read your comments. So when we look at the team stats for today, the Miami Dolphins have 11 first downs, and the New England Patriots have the Miami Dolphins have 18 first downs, and the New England Patriots have 11. Those first downs have come in the form mostly of passing for the Miami Dolphins, and Miami Dolphins are starting this drive on the 3-yard line. So Tua in the pistol. There's a fake handoff and a throw to Jalen Waddle, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. I'm sorry, my fault. That was Tua who threw a rocket and hit Jalen Waddle in the chest. I don't think he was expecting it to come in that hot. But that pass was coming in hot, and Jalen Waddle could not control that pass. And that seems to be the case right now. So I've got a 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 on the 3-yard line. Pistol formation once again. So an offset I formation now. There's a snap. There's a quick handoff. And that's going to be good for about 3 yards on that play right there. That one was Raheem Mostert, good for 3. Raheem Mostert, good for 3. We are facing a 3rd down and 7 on the Miami Dolphins' own 6-yard line. Can the Dolphins convert this first down? 3rd down and 7. Miami Dolphins lead by 14. They have to get 1 play off before the end of this quarter. Keep throwing, says Nick Yak. So on 3rd and 7, there it is. He takes the snap and he throws, and that has to be a pass interference of some kind. And nothing, and absolutely nothing there. Are you just checking in right now, Andrew, to find out what the stats were for Saquon Barkley today? Today, Saquon Barkley did not have himself that great of a game. Today, Saquon Barkley had 17 carries for 63 yards. He averaged 3.7 yards per carry and got 1 touchdown. So I hope that answers your question, Andrew. I hope I can help you out there. Saquon Barkley, 63 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Receiving-wise, he also had 29 yards and another touchdown. So he had himself actually a pretty good day. 63 yards on the ground, 29 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns, 1 through the air and 1 on the ground. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Oh, you said Barkley though, bro. He got hurt, says Nick Yak. Okay. I am not surprised that Saquon Barkley got hurt. But Tyreek Hill is having himself an okay day. Okay, Giants' thrill of victory tempered by Saquon Barkley's injury that could keep him out a while. Uh-oh. An ankle injury. This is news to me. I have not had a chance to catch up with everything. I have been live with you guys all day long. But, wow, Saquon Barkley visibly upset after leaving the game due to injury. He got visibly upset last time, too, when he tore his ACL. Saquon Barkley is kind of made of glass. But Tyreek Hill today, Andrew Massey, to answer your question, sir. Tyreek Hill today, 8 targets, 5 receptions, and 40 yards. No rushing yards, all through the air. He does have 1 touchdown. You need 30 more yards from Tyreek Hill. 30 more yards. Does it have to be yardage or does it have to be the points? Because, I mean, if you get a 1-yard touchdown, would that still keep you happy? Or do you need the actual yardage for a parlay or something like that? 30 yards. So that would bring him up to 70. I mean, that's a pretty big day from Tyreek Hill. For all you Saquon Barkley owners out there, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's rough. He had a terrible week 1, and now week 2 he gets injured. He did have himself a day today, but at what cost? That's what happens when you have a single point of threading. That is the same reason why Christian McCaffrey could not stay healthy. 13.5 more receiving yards from Tyreek Hill, and I do think that is also possible. That should be 1 catch for this dude. There's a big punt and a reception, and he's going to return that. He's up at the 40, trying to get up to the 45, but he will not make it there. He'll get stopped at the 41-yard line. And the New England Patriots starting this drive from the 41. Ground parlay, air parlay. 1, okay, all right, okay, I see you guys. And 1.5 more punts from New England. Man, you guys are making some crazy bets out here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the start of the 4th quarter of this game. This game is finally reaching its conclusion. The Miami Dolphins are clearly in control of this game, but Mac Jones and Bill Belichick are going to do what they can to try and get ahead. Ramondre Stevenson on a good first down run there, gaining about 3 yards for that play. Ramondre Stevenson is hands down the lead back right now. He's got 11 carries, 25 yards compared to Ezekiel Elliott's 5 carries and Jones's 4. And that's a quick throw to Hunter Henry. I missed that play happening right there. That was a sling right there in between the hashes. Mac Jones connects with Hunter Henry on that play. So Hunter Henry good for another catch. Mac Jones now up to 153 yards through the air. He does have an interception. Fantasy points, he only has 4, but he's completed 20 of 27 passes. Here we go in a shotgun formation. There's the snap. Mac Jones looks right, doesn't like it, has to scramble. Mac Jones throwing right, throws left actually, and connects on the left-hand side with Juju Smith-Schuster, who has been quiet this game as well. 1st and 10 coming up now. 1st and 10. From the 30-yard line, there's the snap. Ramondre Stevenson missed a block. Could have had a block to protect Jones a little more, but that was good enough for a first down. So here we go. 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation. Ramondre Stevenson lined up to the left of Mac Jones. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. There's the snap. Mac Jones looks right. Mac Jones in trouble. Mac Jones scrambles and he's sacked behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a 2nd and 14 coming up right now. Miami Dolphins able to make a stop on the New England Patriots. So now we're looking at a 2nd down. 2nd and 14 from the 34-yard line. And there's a quick throw, and that's going to go forward, and he's going to lose another yard on that. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 15 on the Miami 35-yard line. And that happened so quickly that the camera itself didn't even catch the formation. It literally just caught the ball getting thrown. So if these camera guys could kind of get themselves together, I'd be able to bring you guys a better announcement of the game. But here we go. 12 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. A 3rd down and 15 on the Miami 35-yard line. Nick, Andrew, I hope you guys hit your parlays. There is the snap on 3rd and 15 out of that pro set formation. Mac Jones is on his feet. He's running. He's good. He's past that first down, and there is a flag on the play. Mac Jones, good for it. He actually ran that first down, Miami. They go first down, New England. New England with that first down. What is the flag on? Let's hear what they have to say. During the run, holding defense on number 25. Xavier Howard committing the hold on that one on Mike Gesicki. Mike Gesicki running that post route and Xavier Howard trying to stop him. Good call by the officials. So that's going to be an automatic first down. And here we go. First and 10, 12 minutes left to go. We are on the 13-yard line. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. There's a quick handoff to Ramondre Stevenson, who's going to run forward and gain some yardage to get up to the 12. Sorry, that one started back on the 18. That one's good, and that will get them just short up to the 6. Again, camera is just showing people on the sidelines, not showing me where that ball is being placed. I cannot give you what I do not see. Float like a butterfly, stings like when I pee. Second down and 4, waiting for the snap. Shotgun formation, there's the snap, and a handoff to Ramondre Stevenson. Fakes the handoff, and that's a throw, and that's going to be a touchdown. Hunter Henry, New England Patriots in for 6, and they are not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. The New England Patriots putting points up on the board. There you go. Hunter Henry with a touchdown catch there. Mac Jones staying alive. Good way to hustle, rock on. And they're going to be good for an additional point attempt after that. Okay. Here comes the point attempt. There's the snap. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good, straight down the middle. And the score is now 17-10. So, with 11 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in this game, ladies and gentlemen, is not over. This game is not over. You might very well get your additional 12.5 yards. Will the New England Patriots punt 2 more times? I highly doubt that. That'll be interesting to see if the New England Patriots are willing to punt right now. They're only down by 7, and we're in the 4th quarter right now, y'all. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got some serious 4th quarter action coming up. I need to get myself a stool. I need to get myself a chair. That's definitely on my shopping list now. Got to get something that I could put my butt in because I've been on my feet for since the 325 game started. But I've got this nifty little desk that I can move things up and down with. Watch, check it out. See the microphone leaving? I've got a rising desk. It's pretty cool. So I can set myself up to be like down there, but then I got to adjust my camera. And we got a whole bunch of other problems that go with that. So you can see my hair is starting to get frazzled. You can see all the stuff that's been happening to me throughout this day. It has been one hell of a day. At least we got a really good W as a Dallas Cowboys fan. A fantastic win for us today. Woo! It has been a good day so far. A good day so far. So 11 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in this game, ladies and gentlemen. We may have another overtime situation like we had last week with the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Let me see if I can give you guys one more exciting piece. Let's see how this works for you guys. I wonder what you guys think about this. Boo to the Cowboys. Whatever, man. You know you love them. You know you love the Cowboys. Love for the channel. Okay, fair. That's fair. That plays. Okay, let's see if I can put this out there for you guys as well to give you guys one more thing that y'all can watch and follow along this game on. We are now getting into the fourth quarter. I'm going to add one more piece of content to my screen. See if this helps you guys track this game here as well. I'm going to get you guys the actual game tracker. So there's the kickoff. And that is going to not be returned. We're going to put this down here, actually, for this. I know it's right in the center of the screen. So we'll put this down here. How's that? Does that work for you guys? Are we happy with that? Should we move this over just a little bit? Yeah, I'll move this over just a little bit. So we've got a game tracker now, y'all. Fourth quarter action. We're going to move this behind the Dolphins logo here. But there we go. Game tracker, this is where we are right now. And this might actually update quicker than I can update you guys. But for now, that's where we're going to start this. So, here we go. There's the snap. A high snap. Tua almost fumbles that one. And on 1st and 10, Raheem Mostert is going to fight his way forward, getting about 6 yards, 7 yards there. They're going to give him 7 yards on that one. And right now I'm looking at a second down. Second down. And all of a sudden, almost immediately, I hate the drive chart. But that's okay. As long as you guys like it, there it is. A very high snap for Tua to try and corral. He does end up getting that to Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert turns that nothing into something as he goes forward. 2nd down and 3. Score is 17-10. Miami Dolphins driving right now. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff and throws and completes the pass to Smythe out on the right-hand side. A catch to the right-hand side for Smythe. And right now, we are just shy of midfield. That's good for a first down for the Miami Dolphins. That is good for a first down for the Miami Dolphins. We are just inside the 40 now. 1st and 10 on the New England. Nope, not yet. Here we go. Here we go. What has happened now? 1st and 10 on the 45. There's a fake handoff. Tua winds up and throws a deep, deep, deep bomb. And that's why it said so, because that is going to be intercepted by the New England Patriots. Tua throwing an untimely interception. Not what they were hoping for. The New England Patriots now have the ball with 9 minutes and 56 seconds left. With 9 minutes and 56 seconds left, the New England Patriots will take over. Wow. Well, welcome to the Thunderdome. Gillette Stadium. It is never easy to go to Gillette Stadium and actually win. Fork, says John Abrams. Fork. There's a joke. The Italian man who went to Malta. I'll tell you that one here in a second. 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Mac Jones takes the snap, throws it short. Oh, my goodness. Juju Smith-Schuster knocked into last year and then rolled over by Eli Apple on just a rude thing to do. Just a rude thing to do. So, I don't know, guys. What y'all think? Do y'all like that little drive chart at the bottom of the screen? I will keep it up if you guys do like it. I will find the right place to incorporate it for y'all. I might even pivot it and just make it vertical on one side. Here we go. There's the snap on 2nd down, and Mac Jones is going to get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. My goodness. Mac Jones brought down by Van Ginkel. And now we've got a 3rd down coming up right here. 3rd down situation. Van Ginkel able to get to Mac Jones in a hurry quickly. So now we've got a 3rd down and 20. 3rd and 20. New England Patriots still have the ball. And they are pushed way back into their own 4-yard line. New England Patriots on their own 4-yard line, 3rd and 20. There's the snap. Mac Jones looks center. Mac Jones looks left. He has to run. He scrambles. Mac Jones in trouble. He throws a deep bomb, and that is incomplete. Incomplete. I messed up my bet, but I need one more punt. There you go, Massey. You need one more punt. Not what the New England Patriots were hoping for. Both sides kind of screwing the pooch there. I need Tua to get me at least a solid 20 fantasy football points. Right now, he's only got 13. Without success from him, I might actually lose this week. Let me take a quick glance at my roster. I've definitely won in that league, and in my other league, this one is coming down to the wire. I might still win, but I've got Nick Chubb left tomorrow, and that's about it. I'm trailing by 9. If Tua can get me at least 5 more points, I'll feel a lot better about it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Just a few minutes left to go. 9 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter of regular time, of regulation period. We are in a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, a quick commercial break. My name is Mario Manuel. If this is your first time watching Football Nation, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free, and I'm here for you guys every single week. I will be here 18 weeks this year for y'all, including throughout the holiday season. And I am so hyped for what is to come in 2023, ladies and gentlemen. There's that punt, now just 13.5 yards from Hill, and Andrew Massey's going to win a quick $250 on his parlay, on his bet there. I hope for you, sir, that you actually get this one. I'm cheering for you, man. I am rooting for you. Tonight, Tua Tagovailoa, 249 yards through the air. 249 yards. He has 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Jalen Waddle leads receiving yards for the Miami Dolphins. Jalen Waddle has 6 targets, 4 receptions, 86 yards, 0 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill has 9 targets, 5 receptions, 40 yards, and 1 touchdown. Those are going to be your 2, surprise, surprise, your 2 leaders on the receiving side for the Miami Dolphins. For the New England Patriots, Hunter Henry and Devontae Parker are going to be leading. Hunter Henry, that's 4 punts from New England tonight, right? Let's find out. Let me find out. Punts. I'm looking at my punts list. Yes, that is 4 for New England. Punt returns, 2 for 27. No, that might just be 2, man. That can't be just 2. Kicking, punts, it's kind of ambiguous here. I can't actually give you that answer. It looks a little ambiguous here. Hey, guys, thank y'all so much for those subscribers who just joined my channel, who just hit that subscribe button, dude. Thank y'all so much. Can you believe that I actually started the day with only 600 and some change? It's been a very, very good day, and I'm so happy. I need Waddle to get a touchdown to make $496. Now you're talking. Now we're talking some cheddar. How much was your buy-in, Lou? How much was that buy-in to make $496? Unless you're doing DraftKings or FanDuel, which sometimes, man, that is crazy. But here we go. 1st and 10. Pistol formation. Tua Tagovailoa taking the snap and a quick handoff to Raheem Mostert, who breaks through. He gets past the 30, past the 20, past the 10. Raheem Mostert in for a touchdown! Miami! Miami Dolphins with a touchdown tonight. Raheem Mostert with another one on the first play of that drive. What a beast of a run. The New England Patriots defense just crumbled right there. The seas parted wide open for Raheem Mostert, and that is a 14-point lead. Yes, a knife to the gut of the New England Patriots and to those who were hoping that more receiving yards would be coming their way. A huge 30-yard touchdown from Raheem Mostert will put him in the lead today. And the Miami Dolphins up by 14. That was quick. Raheem Mostert looking good today. He looked good last week as well. Raheem Mostert now up to 96 yards and 2 touchdowns. DraftKings, $45 bet. That's too rich for my blood, sir. I really need to learn football, says Andrew Massey. Hey, man. I need one more from Miami, not New England. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I see. Oh, that is wild, guys. What a play. A quick run to the left from Raheem Mostert. Able to punch that one in. That was a solid play right there. A good high-energy run coming from Raheem Mostert, and the Miami Dolphins are now up by 14. There are 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. The New England Patriots will be getting the ball back after that moment, after that touchdown, but they have an uphill battle. They have an uphill battle that is going to be a tough win for them to come back and actually finish this game off. Mac Jones today only 158 yards through the air. He has 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Those are the same stat lines that Tua has, except Tua has an extra 100 yards on top of it. But somehow there's only a 1-point difference between the two, so that's a little confusing. Maybe a stat correction is yet to come. No, that's not a stat correction that's yet to come. Mac Jones has 5 rushing attempts for an additional 25 yards. So that is the difference there, and that makes total perfect sense. The Miami Dolphins are leading this game by 14. They have 365 total yards of offense, 121 on the ground, 244 through the air. The New England Patriots have 204 total yards of offense, 69 on the ground, and 135 through the air. That last drive for the Dolphins was 1 rushing attempt. That was a 43-yard touchdown run. A 43-yard touchdown run. So here we go. We are back in New England. The Miami Dolphins getting ready to kick this one back to the New England Patriots. A quick handoff to Raheem Mostert, and he makes a house call from the 43-yard line all the way in. A fantastic run, just broke right through, and that has to hurt for a lot of people. Anyways, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. 4th quarter, few minutes left, and the New England Patriots are going to have to come up with something quick. They're really going to have to come up with something quick because they are in trouble at this moment. They've been in trouble all game. Miami Dolphins are looking very good, and they're probably going to end this week with a 2-0 record. But don't want to say anything too quickly. Wow. From 2001 to 2019, division records, Tom Brady had 17. Everyone else had 1. I mean, that's crazy. These are interesting. I love the graphics that they put up on these things. I wish I could come up with graphics like this. I'm sure I could, but I just don't have the time to do it. Here we go. Empty backfield. Mac Jones getting ready to throw. He throws to Devontae Parker. That's going to be a catch. There's also a flag on the play. What is the flag on? Interested to see what that flag is going to be. That was on 1st and 10 from the New England Patriots' own 25-yard line. Pass interference. Defense, that penalty is going to be declined. Why would they decline that? That makes no sense. That's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, and you're down by what? What are you talking about? That makes absolutely no sense. That was what? What the what? Okay, all right, whatever. Okay, here we go. Let's get back to football. Enough with these guys. I want to see what's going on. Waiting to see when they break this huddle. For whatever reason, we've got, there we go, empty backfield right now. 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. They're looking like they're going to bring 4 on this one, but they are going to bring 4. And that's going to be a throw underneath to Mike Gesicki. Mike Gesicki on that catch, and now we've got a 2nd down and 5. 2nd down and 5, New England 38-yard line, and the Patriots are trying to push because they're running out of time. So here we go. Ramondre Stevenson back out on the field. Shotgun formation lined up to the left of Mac Jones. Mac Jones looks left. Mac Jones throws left. Mac Jones does not connect with Devontae Parker. And there's another flag again. Looks like another pass interference on Apple there. I mean, let's see if that was even a catchable pass, right? That seems to be the question here. He's saying not catchable, not catchable. Could have been catchable. They're going to say pass interference, defense. There it is, automatic first down. So the New England Patriots are now going to be facing a 1st and 10 on the 48-yard line. I mean, interesting call. Here we go, 1st and 10 on their 46-yard line. About to get to midfield here. There's the snap. And Jones throws underneath to Ramondre Stevenson, who gets forward to about the 49. So now we've got a 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line, getting ready to try and cross midfield. 2nd down, 7 minutes and 55 seconds left to go, ladies and gentlemen. 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Clock is continuing to run. Here we go, 7:45 left to go. Mac Jones in trouble. Mac Jones throws deep. He throws a deep, deep bomb. And once again, an incomplete pass to Kendrick Bourne, overthrowing Kendrick Bourne on that one. But he is continuing to be targeted. He just can't connect with him. So that has to be frustrating for Kendrick Bourne, who knows that he can get open, but he can't. He's not getting hit, his target. Like, he's just not. Xavier Howard was there, almost made the interception. 3rd and 7, shotgun formation. To the left of Mac Jones is Ramondre Stevenson on 3rd and 7. There's the snap. Mac Jones has to get rid of it. Mac Jones completes the pass to Devontae Parker. That is going to be a 1st down for the New England Patriots. So now we've got a 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. And they are across midfield. They are now in Dolphins territory. The Miami Dolphins backing up slowly but surely. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Mac Jones winds up. Mac Jones throws and connects. That is to Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry is good for about 5 yards there. And that's going to be good for 7. That's going to bring him up to the 30-yard line. Mac Jones making things happen right now in garbage time, trying to come back. There's a quick handoff to Raheem Mostert. Sorry, that's to Ramondre Stevenson. Sorry, I keep saying Raheem Mostert because of how many times he's actually been fed. But Ramondre Stevenson picking up a carry there. 43 yards on the ground from Ramondre Stevenson. And that's a 1st down once again for the New England Patriots. So 1st and 10 coming at you from the 18-yard line. A handoff to Ramondre Stevenson, who's going to run forward and fall at about the 11. It looks like they're going to give him up to the 13. So a 2nd and 5 on Miami's 13-yard line. 2nd and 5 on Miami's 13-yard line are the New England Patriots. 5 minutes and 55 seconds left to go in this game. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Who is going to score here? Is something going to happen? Okay, trips right. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Mac Jones looks right, doesn't like it. He has to scramble. Mac Jones in trouble. He throws. He connects. That is to Devontae Parker. Not going to be a touchdown. That was close to the end zone. So now we have a 1st down and 2 on the Miami Dolphins 2-yard line. So 1st and goal. I mean, Mac Jones had a touchdown option. He did not see him down there. And he's running and, like, trying to direct traffic here. And that's a quick handoff to Ramondre Stevenson. And Ramondre Stevenson is going to be in for the touchdown. Touchdown, New England Patriots. And the score is brought into a 7. The score, 24-17. What I see on my screen does not reflect that just yet. I've got 24-16 on my screen right now. But the kick will be up and the kick will be good. You can see that with the numbers above my head. Thank you guys so much for being here. We've still got just a little bit more football left to come as this game will draw a conclusion here shortly. The kick is up. The kick is good straight down the middle. And I want to see how I'm doing on my DraftKings, but I don't want to jinx myself. Okay. DraftKings right now. What am I looking at? Hopefully I did not screw the pooch. I'm winning $10. A full $10 hairs. The difference between me and the first place person is a lot. Tyreek Hill could definitely use a touchdown for me. Let's see. Kraft would be a good point. Yeah, you know what? I'm in trouble. Raheem Mostert had himself a day. And it is what it is. Raheem Mostert is going to continue to have himself a day because Miami probably wants to try to milk this clock. But you can see that the New England Patriots can still put up points. New England Patriots aren't just going to stop right now. I mean, they're going to try to bring the thunder. I expect the New England Patriots to come at the Miami Dolphins with everything they got. My fantasy team totally lost to a ghost team today. I'm sorry. That's a tough loss. What's your schedule look like next week? I mean, okay, let's be real. Let's talk about this for a second. Keenan Allen went off today, and Keenan Allen was not. I mean, yes, Keenan Allen is a really good wide receiver, but I don't expect him to go out there and put up 28 points in a week. Same thing goes for Nico freaking Collins. Who expected Nico Collins to have the day that he did, especially in a league where he's not even in PPR? I mean, Nico Collins had himself a really good day today as well. It was just a tough day in fantasy football. I mean, right now I'm losing in a league as well. Luckily for me, I still have one player left to go. And I've got a little something left in the tank. But yes, rough week for a lot of managers, especially, if you had Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler got hurt. A lot of injuries in the first 2 weeks of this season. Tyreek Hill has been covered all night. I mean, I don't know. I think Tyreek Hill should have Denver literally gave you 0. Hey, you know what? The New York Jets defense also gave me 0. My defense literally gave me 0 as well. I feel you. I do. I'm sorry. Make me feel like a bad guy. So just so we're all clear on what we're talking about and what she's talking about. I'm the commissioner of a fantasy football league, and we had someone actually bail. No one wanted to buy that team because that team did not look like a solid fantasy team. And so the guy who bailed said that he didn't want to be a part of it anymore. Well, that's cool. That's fine. So now I, as the commissioner, have to make sure that this league is set up and his lineup is set, because now we have a ghost team, and if that team ends up placing for payout in the fantasy league, then the next team will end up winning, but I don't want to just give out free W's. So I'm setting teams, this one particular ghost team, following the rules and the waiver wire and not doing anything funky like that. But at the same time, it sucks because I had to play that ghost team against my girlfriend this week, and that ghost team ended up winning, and now I feel like an asshole. And I just have to be fair to the other 11 fantasy managers in the league, or the other 10 fantasy managers in the league. And I just feel like a bad guy. I swear I wasn't trying to beat you. I just had to set the lineup. And it was just a rough week. His team was not supposed to be that good this week. It really was not. And it just happened to be that way. But I love you, and I'm sorry that happened, because trust me, I want you to win, because if you win, I win. We win, right? So anyways, let's get back to this action with the last 5.5 minutes left in this game. I formation. Sorry, that is a pistol formation and a quick handoff again to Raheem Mostert, who's going to run forward and gain 5 yards on that play. Shoot me a text about fantasy, says Jose. I will. I got you. Sorry, Christina. Love you. Why are you trying to buy this team that's now 2-0? Buy-in's $50 if you want it. He does have Patrick Mahomes. Not much else, though. I don't know how that team put up the numbers that it put up this week. It's actually astronomical. I think that team might actually have gotten the most points this week in that league, which is pretty crazy. Here we go. Pistol formation. Motion in the backfield. There's a snap. Tua throws. Connects with... Oh, Jalen Waddle dropped the ball. Jalen Waddle got hit hard, too. And he is either hurt or frustrated. Jalen Waddle rolling over on his side. Not a good sign. And the medical staff is coming out to the field right now to help Jalen Waddle. Uh-oh. Helmet is off. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the defense. Here we go. Unnecessary roughness. Here's the replay on this one. Jalen Waddle goes up. He runs out. He jumps up to make the catch. Oh, and he comes down hard on his shoulder. That could be a shoulder injury. Jalen Waddle, gets hit from the back and then falls dead on his left arm. And he got hit and fell hard on that left shoulder. Oh, my goodness. And he almost reached to it immediately. He did get up. He did walk out off the field under his own power, but he is going to the blue medical tent. It's a good sign that he's up and on his feet, but that was not a good play. I mean, also on Tua for leading him into that hit, which has to be, anyways, that's besides the point. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Raheem Mostert getting past the 50, fighting his way for the first down up across the 45, and now they're in New England territory. Once again, Raheem Mostert having himself a fantastic day at the running back position. New England Patriots do not have an answer for the run right now. He is now over 100 yards, 112 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Raheem Mostert with 24 fantasy football points. 24 fantasy football points. They called a flag. Unnecessary roughness is what the play was, Dustin. Unnecessary roughness. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. There's a snap and a handoff to Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert runs forward, gains about 2, so now we're at the 42-yard line, and players are starting to get frustrated and push each other around. 2nd down and 8 on the New England 42-yard line. 2nd down and 8 on the New England 42-yard line. Here we go. The score is 24-17. Yeah, frustrating when the Pats did well last week against the run. It's gotta be. And Raheem Mostert isn't exactly like a tank. But here we go. He's looking like one today. Pistol formation once again. There's the snap and a handoff to Raheem Mostert, who's going to push the pile forward up to the 35-yard line. And Raheem Mostert now up to 121 yards. 18 rushing attempts for Raheem Mostert. 25 fantasy points. 3rd down and 1. And can Bill Belichick's defense stop these guys? I mean, they're already within field goal range. It's going to take a sack getting dialed up. Hunter Henry on the sideline with the towel over his head. 3rd and 1 from the 35-yard line. Single back formation, motion in the backfield. There's the snap. Oh, a muffed snap. And Tua's going to get stopped. That's going to bring up a 4th down. And that's going to bring up a 55-yard field goal. That's going to bring up a 55-yard field goal for Jason Sanders. A muffed snap, and Tua just has to lay down on top of it. He tries to pick it up and get that 1st down, but tough sledding for him. No go there. And now comes the kicking team. Can this kick go through the uprights Are the Patriots going to use their last timeout to ice the kicker here? Fingers crossed, says Dustin. Fingers crossed. 55-yard field goal attempt. What are the chances of him making this? Here we go. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go. There's the snap. There's the kick. The kick is going to go wide. The kick is pushed wide. And that's going to be no good. No good. Jason Sanders missed the kick. And the New England Patriots have a chance to tie this up. New England Patriots have a chance to tie this up. The score is 24-17. If the Patriots score, will they decide to go for two, or are they going to try to just tie this up and take this into overtime for Sunday Night Football? There's the snap there with the kick. Oh, my goodness. Just wide left. It got hooked just barely. Oh, no. It actually missed by a couple yards, so here we go. New England Patriots taking over on the 45-yard line. Great field position for the New England Patriots. There's the snap. Mac Jones looking around. He connects with Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne makes the catch. That's good for about 3 or 4 yards. And the 2-minute warning is here now. So, an exciting conclusion to this game about to hit us in just a few moments, ladies and gentlemen. Just a few moments from now, this game will be in its final moments. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what comes up, ladies and gentlemen. Miami Dolphins 24, New England Patriots 17. And the score is a 7-point difference. New England Patriots do still have 1 timeout. The Miami Dolphins also have 2 timeouts. Let's go, says Dustin, the New England Patriots fan joining the stream today. Mac Jones is over 200 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 14 fantasy points. He is actually doing better than Tua Tagovailoa today, the one who led all quarterbacks last week. And we're not even going to commercial break in this 2-minute warning. We're going straight into the action. We are back out on the field. That was the quickest 2-minute warning I've ever been through. That is exciting. So out of the shotgun comes Ramondre Stevenson and ends up being a wide receiver on this play. We've got 5 wide. There's the snap. Mac Jones looks underneath, connects with Kendrick Bourne for a first down. First down, Kendrick Bourne. And that's going to put up some extra points for him. Another catch in his column and a first down grab. The important ones here. 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go, ladies and gentlemen. 1:45 left to go. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Trips right. There's the snap. Jones looks down the center. Oh, my goodness, and he's going to get sacked right at the 50-yard line at the 49. And the Miami Dolphins able to come up with a big sack. 1 minute and 25 seconds left to go. New England Patriots still have 1 timeout. We're looking at a 2nd down and 18 on the Miami Dolphins 47-yard line. Shotgun formation. And coming out of the shotgun is Ramondre Stevenson. And there's the snap. So Mac Jones looks right. He looks right. He throws right. He tries to complete that catch, that pass. And that is incomplete to Hunter Henry. So now with 1 minute and 6 seconds left to go, we're looking at a 3rd down and 18. The clock has stopped. 3rd down and forever. Here we go. The conclusion of this game. A field goal will not do it. They need to convert. The clock has been pumped up to 1 minute and 6 seconds. 3rd and 18. Waiting for the snap. Empty backfield. Mac Jones looks right. Mac Jones looks left. Mac Jones takes his time, and he throws that, and that looks like it's going to be caught. That is caught, Mike Gesicki. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 4, just short of the 1st down. And the final timeout is being called right now by the New England Patriots. So Mike Gesicki fighting. Oh my gosh, he used the back of the defender's hands to make that catch. That comes down on the glove of Kohu, who was trying to bat that ball away. Wow, he saved that play from being dead. The defense should have just let that drop. They're showing this replay over and over and over again to see, but that is actually a catch. So here we go. Fourth down. Fourth and 4. We are on the 33-yard line. There's the snap. Mac Jones in trouble quickly. Gets rid of it. Oh, no. Mike Gesicki tosses it. Oh, my God. You've got to be kidding me. Mike Gesicki caught it and then lateraled it backwards, and it looked like that might be good for a first down. They're definitely giving them the first down. 38 seconds left to go, and the clock is stopping. The replay booth is stopping it. This is a replay booth stop right now to make sure that they got that call right. Oh, yeah, that is probably right where they marked it. I mean, the replay booth had to get involved here. You cannot challenge this one. Why not showing the game? Well, you know what, MagBlock? You know you can't show the game on YouTube, which is why I'm doing this. So you can take it or you can leave it, buddy. But this is what I got for you. And if you don't want it, well, then go watch the game somewhere else. Because this is what we got tonight. This is what we got tonight, and this is what I bring you guys every night. There's the snap. That was the toss. Unfortunately, unable. So the replay booth getting involved now. The line to gain was the 29. The line to gain was the 29-yard line. And is it enough for the 21-yard line? I don't know. The replay booth is now getting involved. Let's see. Knees did not touch. That's when the knee touched. It's short. I think that's short. I think this is going to be overturned. I think that should be overturned. But they're still deciding on what is happening here. And we are still in the middle of a break right now during this booth review. Yes, Dustin, we are in a booth review right now. They might have enough to reverse it. The knee is down. It's before the hash mark. That should be. There's no way that's a turnover. That's a turnover on downs. I'm willing to put money on the fact that that's a turnover on downs. There's no way. I think they're going to just kneel this one down, and I think this game might be over, ladies and gentlemen. I think this game might be over. The official booth review while they watch it. The runner was down short of the line to gain. The call has been reversed. So there you have it. The New England Patriots causing a turnover, turning the ball over on fourth down. And the Miami Dolphins are going to end up walking away victorious from this game. A good, valiant effort on the side of the New England Patriots. Unfortunately, the Patriots could not come up with a W in this game. Mike Gesicki was smart to toss that ball off, and he almost had a lateral conversion, but it did not happen. So, 1st and 10, victory formation. The Miami Dolphins will take a knee. And that's going to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. We got one more knee before this game is over. But yes, the Miami Dolphins, the Miami Tuna Fish, will beat the New England Clam Chowders. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mario Manuel. Thank you so much for watching this stream. If you have not already done so, please consider liking and subscribing to this channel. We cover games Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays. I'll hang out with you guys for just a little bit longer. But Actually, tomorrow I don't have to go to work because I've got the whole week requested off so I can catch up on some more football stuff for you guys and get you guys the best content. So if you guys want to send me a message or you guys want to leave a comment in the video afterwards, please feel free to do so. John Abrams, you are very, very welcome. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. Dustin, thank you so much. Lou, as always, I appreciate you, my brother. Christina, thank you. Andrew Massey, thank you. All of y'all who have been out here, SS, ELS, what else we got? Rising Rhino, thank y'all so much. Linda Starks, thank you so much. Each and every one of you guys rock. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love, and we will see you guys tomorrow night here on Football Nation.